People showed up. People's there.
I know. We are live.
Yeah.
Welcome to the after party, everybody.
Fuck the after party.
I was trying to be respectful to Alphatyler's ATRL stream and wait until he was over with before starting the live, but
no, hell no.
Fuck that dude.
Start that shit while the ending stream screen is up. That way people can just click the link and come over and see a stream happening.
Right.
That's to me, that's the move. You know what I'm saying? Like, I mean, you can do what you want. You are the host of the after party, but to me, that's what makes the most sense. That way, like while they're listening to the music that I play at the end of the stream, and they're like, "Oh, well, I have nowhere to go. What can I fuck off and do now?" You can be like, "Oh, I can click this link, and now there's a stream happening here."
Well, as you were giving your parting words, I came over and was up in here, and Jiminator joined. And Jakers begged for a wrench. And Jakers was in the chat begging for a wrench, and Tech said he was going to go poop and watch the Jetsons.
Jakers is dope.
Jakers is great.
What up, Heather? Followed us here. See, that's what I'm saying. Heather understands how it works. Heather, tell these lame fucks that we need to start playing Jackbox on Friday nights again. But yes. Heather
I'm always around whenever you go live for game night or whatever.
Heather won't be there for Jackbox on Friday nights because she doesn't love me anymore, but she secretly does. Heather can't deny me, okay? Me and Heather are kindred spirits, okay? She doesn't want to admit it, but we're kindred spirits.
Right.
I haven't been the best friend to Heather. Okay, I'll say I won't elaborate further, but I will say that like I'm fully 100% responsible for Heather's absence this time. Last time I was not. This time I was, and it was my mistake, and I own that. But that's nobody's business but mine and Heather's.
Right, and at least you're man enough to admit to it. You didn't go ahead and just go, "Oh, I don't know that person. I've never hung out with that person."
Heather's just awesome. That's what she is.
Last time it was mutual. Last time it was because we're both too stubborn to fucking talk to each other.
Y'all blew up, went your own ways, and
it's okay. Listen, real talk though, are you really friends with somebody if you never have those times with them? Like at the end of the day, if you never have a time where you're mad at each other or distant from each other, are you really friends?
Nope.
Yeah, no. Me and Nate more than often have yelling matches when it comes to writing for Beyond the Veil. So like, yeah.
Well, that's what I'm saying. Like, if you're friends with somebody and you closely interact with them over a long period of time, you can't really like consider yourself very close with somebody if you never have those times where you butt heads, where you have issues. It doesn't. That's why I always say, like, it doesn't matter. Like, the individual steps are necessarily where you are today, nearly as much as where you are in a year. And then even if you're in a bad spot in a year, like, what matters is the year after that. Because fuck it, sometimes a year falls at an awkward time. Is what it is. But how y'all doing? What's going on? What's happening in the world? I haven't turned my lights off or anything yet, or taken a piss, because I just clicked on this and jumped in expecting a live stream to be happening. But lo and behold, there was no live stream happening. So I'm going to run and take a piss. But how you guys
run and take a piss? I was waiting on you anyway. I kind of figured you were going to do that.
We're having a fantastic date.
Yeah. Hold on, pause. Did you say you were having a fantastic bait?
What? How do you get that?
No, pause. I'm back in the stream.
I mean,
he's backing it up to listen.
I don't think I said that.
Nope. Share screen. What? Where the fuck is my share screen? Where is this shit? Okay. Listen.
Okay.
I want you to listen. Shit. I want you to listen. Share my screen, Jay. Okay. I want you to listen.
All right. What did I say?
You're gonna do that.
We're having a fantastic date.
A fantastic what? Hold on. One more time.
Man.
One more time for the ones in the back.
I'm having a fantastic date. Yeah.
Sir, that is not what we're here for.
Hey, bro, it's StreamYard's audio, okay?
When he first said it, I thought he said day, but now listening back, it sounds like he said date.
No.
It sounds like bait. I don't know why. It's the fucking StreamYard's audio. That's what it is.
I think it was Jim was just a little sleepy or a little stoned or both.
The chat is in my corner. That man said he was having a fantastic bait. Okay, I know what kind of bait you're doing. Too. No,
I can admit that. Like that's what it sounds like, but I did not say that. I'm having a fantastic day.
Dirty man. Dirty.
Caught in 4K.
Dirty man.
Well, you think I've turned my camera
off Dragon?
And have a fantastic bait, bro? Come on.
Hey, Dragon. How's that bee sting feeling?
Don't you gotta jump off? What the fuck? Was it the best song that fucking Killa B ever made? And like your worst? And I'm not even trying to throw shade at Killa B. Like just consistently, I know the quality of both of your guys' catalog, and consistently, I
don't know.
Killa B does have some good songs, but going up against Dragon, I did not expect that to happen.
Shout out to him. Killa B has been making leaps and bounds, man. Killa B has gotten much, much better in recent times too. Like I feel like he gets better with every song. I'm still confused on how that happened.
So another question for Dragon is, since he beat you, are you going to collab with him finally?
Listen, Jim, you need to turn your fucking camera on because I agree with Heather and I'm curious about the same thing.
Okay. Look. Okay, my hands are up here, dog. Yeah. I don't know how that got misconstrued. Okay,
turn the light on.
I'll tell you how I got misconstrued. You said that you were having a fantastic bait.
I did not say that. It's
exactly how that shit got.
Hey, you know how the
stream. Please do, Dragon. Please do.
I need your hands in the camera at all times, sir.
Okay.
He probably needs to turn the light on because I can only see one of his hands. Okay, there's two.
Well, yeah, it's right here. Oh, fuck. Yeah, there you go. There's my little sausages. Let's go.
Mm-hmm. Hands up, nasty
quit baiting.
Yeah.
Yeah, he had to put it away first, Josh. 100%.
Don't worry. I never use this hand. Okay,
nasty
I never
man.
use this one.
Nasty man. I'm gonna go pee. I'll be right back.
Go pee. We'll keep an eye on Jim for you.
Yeah, you got it. I don't have a light in this corner though.
Well, then you need to adjust so that your hands are in the blue at all times.
There you
go. Both hands in the blue.
Shut up, Jay.
Hey, you were the one that said it.
No, I'm not.
And Heather said that was not StreamYard. You actually said it.
Listen. Well, if I don't think I said it. I don't think I said that.
The man played it for you. You can't deny you said it.
Well, I'm having a fantastic day. Idle hands are the devil's workshop.
Yep.
I don't know. I'm having a fantastic day.
And Josh said we all heard it. It was not StreamYard.
Yeah, but I'm having a fantastic day.
Bait or day?
Day.
It almost sounded like you had said it again.
Someone's clipping this shit right now, and I'm just gonna have to relive these moments forever for the rest of my life, dude.
Probably.
Might have said a bait on the mind and meant to say they just didn't. Probably. I don't know. I'm really fucked up right now, but I
That's
don't know.
always your excuse, James.
Hey, it's a valid excuse.
No, it's not. Nampy doesn't say he had a great bait unless he actually
No,
means it.
hey, no, but no, it ain't like that.
Yeah, Fireman, I kind of heard about that, and
What the
yeah, I don't want to
fuck?
relive that one either.
A fart story, Mocha? What?
Yeah,
No, that's some
apparently he went
bullshit.
live and went absolutely
even want to know,
insane.
Jay. Don't tell me. I don't want to know. That's some bullshit right there.
Hampson. He
Hey,
says, I'm zooded all
yeah.
the time. You'll never catch me. You'll never catch me saying I had a great bait.
I'm
So quit
having a
baiting.
fantastic day.
Yep, Nampy is.
He is pretty good.
Nampy is pro level at being hooked up and still conversing.
Absolutely. See, me, nah.
Shout out to
And
Nampson, though.
plus, I
If
even
anybody hasn't checked out his music, do so. And then occasionally he does do music lives.
I often miss talk when I'm not fried too. So like it's just an everyday part of life.
Hence milking bulls.
Here we go.
Just saying that you misspoke when you were completely sober on that one. What's your name say? Oh, Killer Bee's son.
Killer Bee's son now, bro. Oh.
Yeah. My baby back bitch.
Hey, what happened? Like, what song did you send?
Wait for Alpha. I'm sure Alpha wants to hear the story too.
Yeah, let's wait. Spotify even drops Nampy in my new release playlist every time he drops. Hey, let's go. Jay has issues with typing, and Yimi has problems with speaking. Facts.
Yep.
It'd be like.
Although I swear sometimes that my typing problems is because I have a hacker. Because I will type out the right word, I will double check it, and whenever it sends
it on the
fucked
hacker.
Up.
Blame it on the hacker.
Oh no, I'll admit when I do it myself.
It's called.
It just gets annoying when one person always calls me out for it.
Insert clever.
So you put some Neosporin on that bee bite?
Nah.
Don't worry,
just gonna let it sit there and sting.
I want to feel it. I want to feel it.
Feel the burn.
Feel the burn.
That's gonna be a running joke for a while now. You know this.
Yeah. It is what it is.
Hey, you got aid.
well, first and foremost, I guess I didn't understand that it was a rap. Like they say it's a music competition, but they call it
100%. They should call it like
it's just a rap competition. That's all they did. That's all they based it off of. It didn't matter if my quality was better. It didn't matter. It wasn't their type of song. So
yeah. Well, that's what I noticed with Blindsight's music too, because we all know
Blindside really got fucked.
Did he?
What?
Yeah.
Blindside got more fucked than me, I think.
Yeah.
Yo,
they had to go through like 7 people to find somebody that they thought was worthy enough to go against Blindside, and then he still got eliminated by a guy who was just all auto-tune.
Oh shit! That's bullshit.
Yeah.
It wasn't.
I mean, it loves him and them, and it's not their fault. But you know,
Blindside didn't lose to Tuba, did he?
I don't remember who he lost to. I just skimmed through it. I was at work, so I like hopped down and I was like, oh, let me check on what was going on. I didn't know they were playing other people besides the winners from Monday.
Right.
And then they were like, "Oh shit, it was like my song." Oh,
Yep.
I didn't know
Like,
what was happening.
I don't know if you've seen it, but like in the chat, like you said that you don't really make music for like those kind of contests anyway. Like I feel that though, because I don't either. Like,
Yeah,
I mean,
it is.
you know what I mean though. Like, yeah,
Yeah, but y'all still get the exposure from being on it.
not for sure.
I mean, yeah, I guess.
Yeah.
I think it does more damage than anything else, though. Like in all honesty.
Why?
I mean, I
Because you
guess
think about it, there's going to be people in the chat that hear your music that haven't heard it before and might like it.
Well,
yeah,
when people,
but the names on it that are giving you the feedback, their voice echoes and can drive people away from your music, even if they like it.
no, like it's kind of like this saying when people say like any publicity is good publicity. That's not fucking true.
Actually, it is to a degree. Not fully, but to a degree. Yeah,
I can agree with you there, but
It's whatever. I tried not
that's a
to
learning
submit.
experience.
I finally just submitted, and then I lose to Killer B of all people. I wouldn't care who I lost to anybody else, honestly. It just had to be Killer
Right,
B.
I know that's how you're feeling.
Like, I didn't care to win at all. I only submitted because I got guilt tripped into submitting, and then it's just lose to Killer B, which is like the worst. That
you got guilt tripped into submitting.
No, I won't say I got guilt tripped. I don't know. I don't know how you would say it other than that.
No,
you were begged to submit, basically. Not guilt tripped, but begged.
I kept trying to say, like, I know it's not a thing that's good. Like, I understand that there's a huge package if you win, but I don't make that type of music. Like,
right.
Me and Menace, we make good music together, but we make completely different music apart.
Separately, right.
My solo music is not even close to what we make when we make music together. So it's like,
right. I get that.
That was also the hardest thing is like, what song do I submit? Because I don't even have a song that really fits that vibe. Like, I went through and listened to like all of my music, and I couldn't find a single song that was like that vibe.
Yeah, Josh, and that's what I'm saying. I'm like that too. And I think there are a lot of people that are like that. There are a few that aren't, but welcome back, Alpha.
I like it.
That's his PBR hat. I don't know if he unmuted yet or not.
No, I don't think he did.
No, I didn't unmute yet.
Okay. I was just making sure.
So listening through, I mean, I think there are pros and cons. I think there's validity on both sides of that. One thing I'll say is there's a good chunk of people who will listen to things and use their own opinion. Now, it's absolutely true. Some people are going to hear, but it's the same downside to people who listen to reactions. And if the reactor has a problem with the song, they're like, yeah, fuck this song, fuck this artist. And the thing is, unfortunately, you can't get away from people like that. But most of the time, that's part of why I try to be constructive. If I don't like a song or if I don't like something in a song, that's why I try to isolate, like, okay, this could be better, but if you did this differently. And that's why people, because 9 times out of 10, for me personally, it's the mix that I don't like. Yeah. Even if I don't like a song, I can listen to something that's maybe from a genre I don't like or something and still, understand who it's for and that it's for somebody, even if it's not for me. And so I try to only talk about the technical points at that point. And
but when you're listening to it in the context of a competition, you're listening for a certain.
Well, yeah, but if I'm listening to it in the context of a competition, again, I'm taking my personal preference out of the consideration entirely. And that's where I'm only looking at the merit of the song. Inside, because I'm not being fair if I'm not doing that. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I don't know. I don't know what happened.
Side to this for you, Dom.
Well, this is from my vantage point. What happened is I submitted the song. I submitted.
Was it Aquamarine?
No, it wasn't Aquamarine. It was.
Was it similar to Aquamarine?
No, it was my newest song that
The Overdose or something.
yeah, Overdose song.
Turn your head. Do you have dreads going on now?
Yes, he does.
Oh, you didn't see it on his Instagram, bro?
Did you just hold your nose and sprout those? I swear you didn't have those the last time I saw you.
I had an afro last time you saw me, and now I got dreads. Well, they're extensions, so it's a little bit.
Okay. See, that's why they stood out to me a little bit. I was like, okay, yeah. They look good. It looks good on you, honestly.
Yeah, no, honestly, and like this, like the fade that you got on the side and everything, it just
the fade is fire. The fade is fire on the sides.
Yeah.
Did a good job,
dope, man. Kudos. My man finally reached that point. He's like, I'm out of the Navy now. Like we out.
Beard, dreads.
Hey,
you gotta be a civilian now.
It took me a little while. It took me a little while after I got out of the Army for me to do that too, because I played with it a little bit. I had a chin strap for a little while,
Yeah.
and then I went out. I had like the Lincoln going, where I had like a little goatee in the chin strap, and it was like. Then finally, I was like, "Fuck this! I ain't in the military anymore. Fuck a razor."
Yeah, that's
exactly. By the way, hi, Lone Wolves.
Yeah, no, man. I seen your story, and I was like, I had to say, like, yo, it looks good, man. So
yeah, it does. It does. I did not.
And shout out to our 11 viewers.
Hey, let's go. We popping.
See there. Hey, and that's the thing. I don't feel like it's fair to me to just trash on a song because it's not something I would listen to. You know what I mean?
Right. And for you, Dragon, I've got a bright side to the competition. At least you didn't lose to Mocon.
Did Mocon submit?
No,
I don't think he submitted.
Fuck.
Yes,
he tried to, but Tim wasn't going to take it.
Yeah, because it was an AI song.
Right. What up, Jeffrey?
It is what it is. I will say, so, purely on merit, from everything that I've heard so far in the contest, and I haven't watched tonight's. I'm going to go back and watch tonight's tomorrow because it's a little bit late for me to watch the whole thing tonight. But from what I've heard in the contest so far, I feel like, and I don't think Dada or Nappy have gotten up yet, but I feel like Blindsight, Dada, Nappy, and like a couple of, and KSN, a couple of others would be running the contest. You know what I mean? What up, Killer V? Killer V, how you doing, dog?
Congratulations.
Hey, congratulations. I don't have any ill will towards Killer winning. It has nothing to do with him.
Yeah, no.
He did what he needed to do.
I'm playing. I think it's dope as fuck. Again, it's a really dope opportunity for somebody.
He's in the winner's circle, not just beating me. He's all the way in the winner's circle.
Oh, that's dope as fuck.
Yeah.
But yeah,
nice.
I mean that's what I'm saying. It's a dope opportunity for somebody. I'm excited to see where it goes. But that's where too, like when Nappy was submitting to it, he even asked me. He's like, he sent me a bunch of his songs, and I was like, dog, like I would not, because Nappy's like with the soft jazz beats, and he gets a little artistic, and I was like, look, just drop a rap song, dog, like run with Contra. You know what I mean? Like. Run a rap song.
Right. Well, that's the problem is I don't have just like a rap song.
Right.
Like
most of your hardcore rap songs are features.
Yeah, that's what I was gonna say. Like you can't just throw Hazmat in there because it's got a feature.
Yeah, and I don't know. I can't just. I'm not the type of artist that can just be like, oh, I'm in rap mode now, and I'm just gonna make raps. Like
honestly,
can't turn off everything else.
Honestly, Namson, I don't know.
That's a thought. Yo, when we gonna finish that one song though? We need to get together and finish that one song. Who's the guy that you're going up against though? The guy
you're going up against that guy. Yeah.
Who?
You might be fucked, man.
Who?
SMG, what was it?
Oh, SMG Jimmy. Nah. Listen, I've heard SMG Jimmy. I've got a reaction on my page to SMG Jimmy.
They were already on his dick though before that. Like,
yeah,
as soon as the names come up, they're like, "Oh, he was on a song with Jelly." And they were all on his dick. It was kind of.
I'm just saying. I've listened to several songs that he's got features on, and I feel like the features carry those songs. Is all I'm saying. Because
I don't know who this SM Jimmy is. But...
I've never heard his music either.
Well,
reaction.
The only reason I know him is because Big Buzz and Struggle did a feature with him a while back, and Buzz hit me up to do a reaction on the song. And Jimmy's fine.
Oh, that's wrong.
He's just yeah. Jimmy's fine. He's not a bad rapper. You know what I'm saying? But in those songs, the feature definitely carries the song to be.
Yo, Nappy, come up, bro. Like the killer, come up. Like, come on.
Yeah.
Well, if Jay's cool.
Like I said, I can have 5 people up besides myself. So anybody that's in the chat that I know and wants to come on up.
Killer B,
including Jason.
Come up and take a lap around Domi for me.
Yeah. I'd love to see that.
Well, started the
old. Oh
no! It's fine.
I'm playing. You know I'm playing. Like no, I love both of you guys, and like I said during my stream, shout out to Killer B because he has definitely progressed a lot over time, and definitely hearing his music right now versus his music when I first was introduced to him, which I think was like the historic very first time that him and Menace hated each other. I know it's hard to remember which time that may have been, but yeah, like shout out way back then. Like now compared to then, night and day, man. Like that shit. He's leaps and bounds better than he was back in the day. And it's the thing is he wasn't bad then. He just didn't have production value. It wasn't a good mix,
right?
Stuff like that. Like he had raw talent then. He just wasn't using it well.
Yeah,
Killer B, I said the same thing.
Killer B, he sent me a song the other day, and I tapped into it and like I listened to it. And as soon as he came on, I was just like mind blown because like usually with his stuff, like you get like the buzziness or like something like that just kind of turns me off. It was like clean or like it was like not like it wasn't like a great mix, but it was a lot better. And I was like, dude, like your mix game is actually getting a lot better. Dude. I love to see.
Do you call yourself an engineer do you call yourself a producer and an artist and choose to use buzziness as a word for feedback?
Well, that's just one of the things that I always that I don't like.
He's still young, Alpha. He's still young.
I'm learning.
Nah, but I mean that's the thing. It's it does come down to, I think, in a competition where the majority of submissions are rap, I think an artsier song has a harder time winning than just a pure rap song. And so that's where, and I would have said the same thing to you, Domi, that I said to Nappy. Would have been.
So I don't know if you've heard my most recent song or not.
Let me see. It depends. You drop stuff like out of the blue every fucking other day on me, and I'm like, I try.
It's really just once a month, like every single month. Like, I'm just trying to be consistent.
I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding. I know. No, I do. There are a handful of people that I do try to keep up with, and I always try to keep up with your music, but sometimes it does slip away from me. So I when I say I don't know, I genuinely don't know if I've checked out your newest song.
Anyways, it's a song, it's a rap song, but it's directed at Larry again. I don't know if you want to go down this rabbit hole or not, but it's directed at him. And I made it
yeah, you and Larry need to hug and make up.
I made it. And they pointed out all of the bars, but they thought that they took it at face value instead of understanding that it was about a person and that I was intentionally writing them that way, the bars that way.
You're talking about Overdose, yeah?
Yeah, Overdose. So they took all the bars at face value and they're like, oh, these are very basic bars. Well, of course, if you don't know anything about the situation, it's going to sound that way. I should have thought about that before I submitted it. I'm one of the people. I'm not the biggest person he posts about.
I mean, Here's the thing. I make no bones about the fact I like Larry. I don't pretend I don't. Just like when I'm talking to Larry, I don't pretend that I don't like you. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
So I mean, I get it.
Yeah, 100%.
That's between y'all. I don't love when people that I like don't like each other, but I also have no control over that.
Yeah.
Right.
I mean, neither of y'all ever done anything wrong to me, so I'm not gonna talk bad about Larry.
Tater, honestly, half of his posts aren't about me, or more than half of them are not about me. Most of them are about trauma.
Yeah,
Trauma
him and Trauma have had beef.
I think Trauma is definitely Larry's least favorite person out of everything, and then I don't know. Probably, I would say Menace is probably less lovely than you as well.
Yeah,
to him. But it is what it is. Like I said, when it comes down to a situation, I don't know Trauma, but I like you and Menace, and I like Larry. So
yeah.
I don't have a reason to pretend I don't.
Yeah, I'll never ask anybody to pick sides either. That's dumb.
Hey,
Yeah.
Sierra.
Hi, Sierra.
Hi, Sierra. And I mean, I liked Larry until he started making it personal with me because I was friends with Dragon and MTP and Trauma at the time.
Now I'm gonna fact check you. Is that why he started making it personal with you?
Well, no, he says that I was not keeping the same energy when going back and forth on the comments on songs, but it was one of those things. I like their songs better than his.
That's
Right.
why I just avoid the shit. Like if
It's
there's
so
beef,
dumb,
I'm
honestly.
just not even fucking commenting. I'm not watching. Like
I'll
I'm just
admit it.
not even there.
What's that?
I'll admit it's stupid.
Oh, the whole most YouTube beef is stupid when it comes down
It
to it.
is.
I mean, at the end of the day, most people don't have a genuine reason to be mad at the
I
people.
literally went through, unblocked everybody 2-3 weeks ago. I was like, unblocked everybody, Killer B, everybody, unblocked everybody.
Yeah. Well, that's part of why.
I think it was more like a week and a half
unblocked,
ago.
the moment I unblocked him, he started DMing me again, all this nonsense. And I was just like, okay, this is why you're blocked. And I was left like just being ridiculous. Because I played a Trauma song. It wasn't even because I did anything wrong. It's because I played a Trauma song. It's like I fuck with Trauma. I'm gonna play his music.
Yeah. No, I feel you.
Yeah.
I mean,
you've been watching a live stream I did. If you don't like me.
I mean, like it's not like with Trauma and everything. Like I've watched him for a bit, and I think he's like a good dude. Like he's just a dude up in Alaska living his life. Like he's cool,
Yeah.
So that's all I gotta say.
I don't know Trauma.
Hi, Victoria.
Like I said, I genuinely I have no dog in the fight when it comes to Trauma because I don't know Trauma. I think I've listened to a song or two that he did with Menace. But I just don't know him, and that's not shade. That's not negativity. I just don't know Trauma at all.
That's fair.
Yeah, like I said, with me, I'm neutral until people start picking on me about it.
Triple T, you don't have to apologize for the judges. That's their.
He didn't apologize. He said he didn't agree with him. He didn't say he was sorry.
Well, okay, sure, whatever. Same difference. I think the point was still.
Yeah.
If he didn't feel that way, he wouldn't have commented on it at all. I don't take it that way.
So did y'all say did Blindside get knocked out? Like I said, I'm gonna watch it. I'm gonna watch
I feel more upset about Blindside than my situation because my situation, sure, whatever. They don't like my song. They like Killer Bees rapping better, whatever. It's fine. But Blindside specifically had to go up against like 8 people. And he was better than 7 of them, and then they picked somebody who had like auto tune. Was like
I think that's not like. I don't know.
Like they had to.
Hello, everybody.
I get that they wanted it to be a competition and they wanted it to be fair, but he had already beat like 3 people.
I feel like in that. This is my only thing. This is from Monday because I did watch Mondays. I feel like in that. I get that the competition is open to everybody, but
should have screened it.
Like if there's not going to be a screening process, then everybody has to face value be in for what they're going to be in, or it has to be pre-screened. I get screening to like narrow it down so that you're not here for a year, but also, I mean, it's a pretty big winning package if you are here for a year, you know. But definitely, I think if you're not going to do a screening at the beginning, I would definitely say, okay, whatever comes up is what comes. And if they entered, they're in. If it's boo-boo, they're out. You can still cut the song short. If it's boo-boo enough that you got to cut it off, they lose. Whoever they were against wins. You know what I'm saying? Like that's my only critique. And again, I ain't trying to tell Tim how to run his show. It's Tim's show. And
right.
It's still dope. It's still dope. It's still a dope.
It's a dope show, and it is what it is. But I know definitely myself personally, even, and you know, I was just kind of watching on Monday, but personally, I kind of felt some kind of way about, you know, it was a few before somebody was good enough to go against Blindside, and then the judges said that guy was better than.
Almost like they didn't want Blindside to move on a little bit.
Yeah, and so I'm just kind of like, yeah, that it. I'm not saying that it is that way, but what I am saying is it can feel that way to somebody, and I think if you want to eliminate that, like, yeah, it makes it run longer, but I think one or the other. You either got to have it run longer to have everybody in it, or you got to screen up front to get the boo-boo ass shit out of the way.
I want everybody. Hold on. I want everybody also, especially in the comments, to be clear. We're not hating on the competition at all.
No, the competition is
giving kind of critiques and stuff. Nobody's upset or mad or anything. You know, we're just giving ideas and thoughts and critiques. And Tim's welcome to come up if he wants, or anybody that wants to talk.
The only thing I am mad about is why is it got to be Killer B of all motherfucking people on the goddamn internet?
I mean, like I said, it could have been worse. It could have been Mocon up against you.
To me, they're the same person, so it's not worse. It's equal level.
Are you a Killer B not cool?
Me and Killer B haven't been cool forever.
Really? Though? Oh, I thought Killer B like squashed everything with everybody when he squashed it with Menace.
I just tolerate him because Menace and him are.
Are cool. Yeah.
Damn. Okay, my bad. I shouldn't have been making jokes. That makes me seem like an extra asshole.
It's fine. Like, he hasn't done anything recently that's been like crazy.
That's why he unblocked him.
Yeah, I never block anybody. All my haters are still welcome to DM me, although half of them block me.
The rundown does not suck.
No, the rundown's
great.
The rundown's dope.
The rundown does not suck. I will say that first.
Doing it on Thursday night
it's a great show,
though, because doing it on Thursday night sucks because I can't watch it live.
Yeah, I work nights, so
right.
It's been kind of hard to hop in.
Yeah, I'm in Alphatyler stream on Thursdays, so.
But
the man, the myth, the legend.
Let's go.
It's hot in here. You want to be here?
Well, time to hit the old dusty train.
Yo, Domi been in here talking mad shit about you.
I've been watching. Hey, so the moron down in Florida.
Yeah.
He sent me a message 2 days ago saying, "Are you serious? Can I enter the rundown?" I was like, "Yeah, as long as you sign a consent form." So I actually hired a lawyer to type it up.
Yeah.
And I sent it to him. And he sends me a Word document that he typed up.
Is this a cease and desist that he sent you?
Oh, he sent that before.
Oh, okay.
And I was like, no, sir. No. You must sign the video consent form that I sent you. That's the only way you'll be able to enter the rundown. And he refused to sign it.
That's crazy.
What
was his reasoning?
That's what I was going to ask.
Because in his version, so I made sure that I was covered at all angles. So if I played a song, he couldn't strike me. And I had total, basically, I had rights to the song to play on my channel. That particular song.
Yeah,
Whatever
basically
song.
just like being whitelisted, right? Like
Right.
Essentially the legal protections you would have if you were whitelisted by
Right.
an artist.
But I also
Man-
had a stipulation put in there that there would be a penalty if he did try to strike me of a monetary value. I mean, if you're going to strike my channel and I'm going to take a chance of losing my channel over some bullshit, I should be compensated.
Well, definitely while you're running a competition, because if you get a strike, that's going to stop you from going live Monday or something like that. So yeah, no, I get that.
Yeah.
So there's got to be some kind of recourse beyond just, okay, then you're disqualified from the tournament or the competition because again, I get that. That's
so he refused to sign it. So I told him, if you're not going to sign it, I can't let you enter it.
Here's the thing: if he's not going to,
I can't trust you.
If he's not going to strike you, why the fuck wouldn't he sign it? It's like you could tell me, you could put that in there for me and be like, if I play your song and you strike me, you owe me a Lamborghini, and I would sign that because it's like there's zero chance that I ever owe you a Lamborghini. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Man said no strikes, no deal.
What the fuck though?
Deal or no deal.
So I think he had every intention to strike me. He just
absolutely.
So I made sure that it was locked tight. I hired Rocket Mortgage Lawyer to do it for $29.95.
Hey, that's not a bad value.
Does this man really still not understand that nobody outside of his sphere of influence actually gives a fuck about him or Jekyll, and hasn't for some time? Like, because that's the thing.
He's the only reason we bring it up.
Huh?
He's the only reason we ever talk about Jekyll ever.
100%. If he never mentioned Jekyll, I would have forgotten who Jekyll was until somebody casually mentioned it at some point and was like, "Oh, you remember when you did this thing with Jekyll?" And I would have been like, "Oh yeah, I remember that guy." You know what I'm saying? Like it's.
Hey, Monday I'm gonna get Adam Calhoun to say, "Who the fuck is Mukon?" You remember that day, Albert?
He did it that one day.
Yeah. He's like, "You see this shit in the back, Jack? What the fuck is a Mukon?"
He was, what the fuck is a Mukon? And then, do I need to actually pay attention to this?
Yeah.
Like Adam seems to be enjoying himself, so I guess that's a victory.
Bro, Adam,
I will tell you this, like no cap, I've gotten so many messages from people in my DMs, like longtime Kree Squad fans, and one of them gave me an analogy, and after I thought about it, it really makes total sense, and I owe a lot of this to Mises. So they said, I have much more respect for Adam after seeing him up on the panel the last 4 times. He's so relaxed. It's good to see him to let his hair down. The best way to describe it is Adam Calhoun is Donald Trump and Ryan Upchurch is Joe Biden, because all the lies that he has told.
Wow.
Look,
crazy.
I ain't trying to make this about that or anything, but I'm just saying, like, if you can honestly straight face say that you don't think Ryan has lied about anything in this situation.
So I owe a lot of that to Mises.
I know one person that can. Blue shirt Brandon.
And Tyler, if you can relay the message, not next week, but the week after.
I already know.
Can you remind him that he's up?
Yeah.
Okay,
I've texted him about it 3 times. It's the 24th and the 27th. Yeah.
Yeah. So I will send him the link to his IG.
Yeah, I've stayed on him about that because I know that if I don't remind him at least 3 times a week, he's gonna forget.
And I'll send you. I'll text you the link person to your number. So you can forward it to him. Sure.
I'm not saying that you should do that, but I'm definitely saying that if you want him to be there in a timely manner, you need to send me the link to it.
Because Adam goes, hey, T. I'm like, what's up, Adam? Yeah, Chuck wants to know, do you want him to come up? I was like, well, I was under the impression he was already coming up. When's he coming up? I said, well, next week is Paw Paw Fresh. He's like, I'm coming up too, right? And I wasn't planning. I was only going to have him only do that 1 week, but he wants to do every week. So I'm like, fuck, you're giving away the prize? Sure. So we're going to have 2 artists every week. So next week is Paw Paw Fresh and Adam. And then Mises and Adam. And then Big Buzz and Adam.
Yo, when's Alphatyler a guest judge? I was waiting for you to send me a date.
After the week of the 8th and 11th of July, the following week is going to be Reactor Week. So it's going to be you, Flawed TV, HBR, April G, because she's a female. And
diversity
then
inclusion. I got you. I'm gonna call her the diversity hire the whole night, just so you know.
That's fine. And I'm waiting to hear back from Cliff Beats.
Look, I'm just saying right here. Let me make sure there's nothing that I shouldn't be saying.
What?
Because it shows a little bit of our conversation after. But yeah, right here. Look right here. Okay. You can't see that. Okay, fuck it. I'm gonna screenshot it. I'm gonna screenshot it. No, I'm gonna screenshot it and send it to you. It's not the same if I read it. I'm just saying I'm sending it to you on Instagram right now so that you can see it.
What did I say?
He 1000% knows. No, not you.
Oh.
That he 1000% knows what day he's supposed to be on the rundown.
Oh, welcome to the 16 viewers we got.
You talking about Mises?
Yeah.
I got you.
So no, he can't be playing. Tyler didn't tell me the date.
Well, if you need another reactor, I might be just a reactor going forward.
Yeah, you ended my man Domi's career. Look at your phone, and when he says I didn't tell him, I want you to send him that screenshot.
Putting your man on blast.
Hey, you remember that guy Martin Speaks, Tyler?
Yeah.
That said that if Mises don't cut away from me, that he's not a true Christian.
Yeah.
You remember Tova that came up on the panel?
Yeah, she was in my chat earlier tonight on stream.
Well, apparently, she hits up Captain Kirk and says, "Why is Triple T going around saying I'm an alcoholic?" He's like, "What are you talking about?" Yeah, Martin said that Triple T's was going around spreading rumors that I'm an alcoholic. He's like, the last 4 times he's gone live since he's been on a panel with you, he hasn't even spoke on you. He says, wait a minute, give me 20 minutes. So he goes back to Martin's live and clips like a 20-second clip, sends it to her. For that 20 seconds, he's up there fucking, yeah, this fucking bitch is a drunk. She's an alcoholic. Da-da-da-da-da. She's like, that motherfucker. He's been playing me the whole time. I should have listened to Triple T and Alphatyler. They try to warn me about him. He's a fucking piece of shit. I'm never going back there. So anyway, she confronts him, and he backpedals the whole fucking way. I didn't say that. Triple T was saying that. I'm like, you cocksucker. I literally haven't even said that girl's name. Then he says I need to apologize for the way I berated her. I didn't even yell I literally talked like this the whole night. I didn't even raise my voice.
You literally asked me to come in to be a referee between the two of you, even like.
Yeah, but I didn't yell at her.
No, that's what I'm saying.
Y'all were all good.
I'm saying you were plenty civil. You guys were having a discussion where you didn't agree. So I mean, that's a debate. You know, sometimes people get animated a little bit, but neither of you guys were really disrespectful to each other.
That's why people screenshot that fucker, because he will run off at the mouth and tell all kind of vicious lies on people. He's another
Hey, Kobe.
BX Beach Boy.
What up, Kobe?
He's just like BX Beast Boy. He will fucking stretch the truth to fit his narrative.
Yeah,
You had it
Taylor's
right
not
the first
entirely
time,
wrong. I've seen
Beast
enough
Boy.
of Martin's lives to see him, talk so much shit.
Oh yeah, he's a piece of shit.
And welcome to our 13 viewers, now 12.
We
I'm
ran him
sorry,
off.
I didn't mean to scare everybody off.
It was because you
Only
started
one.
talking about Martin. It was that negative energy.
Probably
They
was.
realized
Yeah,
It was
realized
probably
none
Martin.
of us were question. Look, I don't know Martin, so I'm not like
I don't
I'm
either,
not
but
I'm not knocking on that guy, but like I don't know, like I don't like weird shit. You know what I'm saying? And
I've seen plenty of Martin's lives. Like I said, he is definitely an Upchurch fan. He went as far as to being one of those guys that said that Upchurch is racist and all this and that. Like, look, I know me and Church, we have our differences right now, but I will never, ever, ever, ever accuse that man of being a racist because I've never seen any racist tendencies out of that man.
Hey Dominic, can I ask you something?
Yeah.
All right. So you know that one song you did with Menace where it's got the lion on the cover?
Yeah, Carnivore.
Yeah, that one.
Yeah.
And then you had Hazmat.
Yeah.
You do realize that's like your best rapping in those two songs, in my opinion.
I mean,
Why
those
don't
are a certain type of rap.
I know, but I'm talking about how you got that raspiness voice where you come in sounding like struggle on in a way, kind of like almost like a Tone Loc, like that grimy, like I'm gonna rip your fucking head off type of vibe. You know what I'm talking about?
Yeah.
Have you ever thought about just doing that the whole time?
No, because it's not who I am. Like, sure, I could do that, but it's not like I said, the first time we ever interviewed is I don't make music to like be big. I really don't. I make it because I deal with emotions through my music. And I know
got
that's that's dumb because some people can't rap or can't do other things, and all they want to do is like make it big in this music stuff. And I could do that if I just stuck to one thing, but that's just so not me. Like, that's not who I want to. I just don't want to be pigeonholed into one type of music. And I don't know. I even it has to be like that those type of songs only happen because of a specific mood that I'm trying to deal with.
Gotcha.
Though, like the carnivore rap, right?
Mm-hmm.
The reason I wrote that verse is because I was sick and I was upset of like I was over all of the bullshit that people were giving Menace over, like calling him like racist, all
and
this
all
shit.
that. Yeah.
And I'm literally having conversations with the dude on the phone, like he's the most stand-up dude taking care of two other people's children, has the weight of the world on his shoulders trying to deal with it and whatnot, and doing all these things for other people, and they're like just pigeonholing him to a thing. And that was just like, I heard the song, he like put the beat out to anybody to rap to in like a little group chat we had. He's like, I need a third verse for this. And I was like, immediately the next day I had it to him. It was like that. It was like, oh, this is the perfect format to deal with how I feel about this situation. And then Hazmat, right? People get on live streams and dox my wife on a live stream. And they want to talk shit about my family, and they want to talk about, other stuff besides that. And like they're hitting me up as like I'm a cyber bully just because I pick a side that's different from the side that they believe is the right side.
Right.
and all that culminated into Hazmat. So it's literally just the way I make music is what I'm feeling at that moment. And if I'm just not angry at something, I can't just fake it.
Right.
I'm not saying being angry, but the style of the voice.
Yeah.
You understand what I'm saying? That raspiness.
Yeah. I know what you mean, but it's
Like
I just don't naturally find
you can make a love song but use that voice.
I use that voice in that submission.
Yeah, but it was not as deep like it was in Hazmat and Carnivore. You know what I mean?
No, I don't know what you mean. It's the same voice.
No, it wasn't. If you go back and listen to Hazmat and you listen to what you
maybe
Overdose.
It's the way it's mixed.
The Hazmat and Carnivore, it was like the tone of the voice was much lower than Overdose. Does that make sense?
I guess I understand what you're saying, but I delivered it the same way, so it's probably just a mixed thing then.
And or it could be those songs you had the emotion of anger behind them, and when you tried to replicate it, it didn't come out right without being actually angry.
Because me personally, I think you're a very, very talented person. God is definitely giving you a gift of being able to rap and tell stories that people can they understand. They're going to flock to it. And I don't know. I just wish that I know that you don't want to do music full time. And I know you're happy doing what you do full time as a job, and I get it. But I just think it's kind of like, don't take this the wrong way, okay? Because I got nothing but love and respect for you. It's almost like you got this gift, but you just don't want to put it out there. You know what I mean?
I guess
like you could be so much bigger. Like if you like dove into the music, is what I'm trying to get at. Like you could be up there with New Breed and Mises and Adam Calhoun if you just said, fuck it, I'm diving full force into the music. That's what I'm going to do. You could be that household name because you have the talent to do it.
I guess that's just not how I don't know. I think of music as a secondary to real life, if that makes sense.
Yeah, it does.
Like I have put my whole being into, making sure that I would never put my kids in a situation that I grew up in.
Right. And I respect that.
And like that's the whole reason why I joined the military. I didn't have a family at the time, but I knew, hey, I want to have a family sometime and I want to be able to support them. And I want to have a wife. I want to be able to support her. That's why I went and did that. And then from that, like not having stability as a kid, the only thing I've ever wanted is to have stability. So now I have stability from a career and I'm able to do this on the side. This is the dream for me. Like I'm in the perfect situation where I can have the stability of what I do in my real life, and then still be able to like express myself creatively. And if people want to subscribe or whatever or want to follow, it is what it is. But if nobody follows, it's still the dream life for me. Like I don't know how to say that any other way.
Well, I fully understand what you mean. I fully do.
100%.
I would like to see you selling out stadiums. That's the only thing I'm getting at.
I just think there's that, like, as much as cool as that would be, like as awesome as that would be, I don't know if I am. This is just me. I'm too much of a bitch to drop everything I have and go and do something like that. Like on a whim without it being a sure thing, like 100% that's going to happen.
I feel you.
That's
You're-
just,
I don't think it's being a bitch. I think it's just making the smart move. You can't.
Yeah, you're being realistic.
When you got people who lean on you,
Yeah.
I mean, you can't just drop everything to go after your dreams. You know what I'm saying? And it's not. I mean, unfortunately, that's how a lot of people get locked into not chasing their dreams ever. But the good thing is, like, you can still chase your dreams while you're providing too. Like,
well, the good thing is this is what I'm getting at. Damir is so talented. He actually has two dreams. He wants to be the fucking greatest nuclear scientist in the world. Right?
That's really low on the level of
But I'm saying, doing the job that you're doing, that's your fucking dream job.
That is not my dream job. My dream job is to be the best father and husband I can be, provide for my wife and family, regardless of what my job is. Nuclear just seems to be the thing that I'm actually good at also. So that makes it easier to provide.
So you're living your dreams, what I'm getting at. Doing the job that you're doing.
Yeah. And then this music thing is something that I started doing when I was 16, and I did it till I was 21 and left for the Navy. And then, it was just kind of like a background thing. And then the only reason I even ever came back to music at all was and this is going to be super like religious kind of, but I was trying to figure out how to deal with like being lost, right? I didn't have religion. I wasn't religious at the time. I didn't know how to I started going towards God, and I was like praying about it. And then I happened to like, oh yeah, I make music. And then making music kind of like helped me deal with some of those emotions, along with learning more about God and stuff. So it was just, and then, the fourth song I wrote when I came back to making music was Weak, because it encapsulated everything that I thought that I was like. It talks about that dream that I've been trying to be, and like maybe I'm not that perfect guy, like how it feels when I don't feel like I'm able to do those things. That's where Weak comes from, is when I don't feel like I'm being that perfect person that I'm trying to be as a father and as a husband. So then you write that, and then people like that. You're getting all that like growth from that one song, and you're like, okay, wait, maybe I could do music more seriously on the side. So
I feel you.
Yeah, you're making a hobby that actually goes somewhere.
No, 100%. I mean, that's the thing, bro. I'll be honest. So I didn't fully walk away from music, but I walked away from like releasing music. The newest releases that I made prior to like recent like YouTube stuff and everything. My last one was in 2012, and then before that was like so that was during the Reverb Nation days. That stuff thankfully is still up, but like before that was like 2007, which was the like the MySpace music days, and all that stuff is gone, you know what I mean? But like that was and that was a different style even. So like my 2007 stuff was all my rap stuff. My 2012 stuff was my rock stuff, and that's all still on Reverb Nation. Like, it's there if people want to find it. I'm never going to plug that because, that's not what I'm doing
I
anymore.
still have music on Reverb Nation.
So yeah.
And I was going to say, my understanding is if you know your password, you can still get into your MySpace account.
Well, you can get in there, but they wiped all the music out of the artist pages and all that stuff.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, so about 2009, 2010 or so was when Sony bought it out, and then they wiped everything. If you had it, well, I think it was personal accounts too. I think it was everything. Like if you hadn't been active for a certain amount of time, they wiped everything. Yeah.
Well, to be quite honest with you, I didn't know about Reverb Nation till Moron. That's all it plays off of.
It used to be the spot. I'm just saying, like, a broken clock is right twice a day. You know what I'm saying? And he was right about the MySpace music stuff, even though I still have a theory that he stole that story because he heard me tell it. But he was right about the MySpace music stuff, and he's right about Reverb Nation. Like, Reverb Nation was the shit. Like, right around like the 2010, after MySpace music, Reverb Nation was like the spot if you were making music to upload and put your stuff. And honestly, it outlived MySpace music because we can see today, like I said, for better or worse, you can go there and find all of our old stuff. You know what I mean? Like,
damn, how the hell have 250 fans over here?
Bro, that's what I'm saying. I went and looked at it one day and I was like, yo, we still rocking though. Let's go.
Who the fuck follows me? This is so crazy.
But like all that shit, like, you know, that stuff's fun. But I took, for the most part, I just played the drums. So from about like 2008 until 2012, I pretty much stepped away from music, only played the drums. 2012, I got back into music to run a studio with one of my homies and do like studio drum sessions and stuff, you know, and got back into mixing, mastering, all the engineering side. But really until like YouTube came along, I kind of stepped away and kind of gave up on music as more of a hobby and everything too, because I was doing what you're doing. I had said, well, I'm just gonna work. I've got a good paying job, you know, I've got a really good job and I can't really sacrifice that. So I'm taking care of my wife and my kid. Thankfully, to this day, my wife hasn't had to work since my kid was born. So, you know, I'm thankful for that. But, and literally though, I worked my day job until my side hustle, which was the music stuff, was able to make as much money as I was making at my day job. And then I discreetly just slid like throughout. Obviously I shifted my priorities a little bit more, you know, over in this direction. But then once I was able to actually do what I do now, it just, but like you said, I don't think it's about being afraid. I don't think it's about like being too afraid to bet on yourself. I think it's just having your priorities straight and realizing like I made a child in this world. I have to fucking provide for that child. You know what I mean?
Facts.
Yeah, and also I was gonna say I remember Alpha having conversations with people when he went and quit his finger quote day job that he had. And the only reason that he did it was because his wife backed him up on it.
Yeah. Oh, she pretty much convinced me to, because I still wasn't going to do it. Her and another friend of mine who will not be named. They definitely convinced me to.
Yep. Hello, Sam Squatch. And
on that deep low, like that deep and deep low. Because like I said, I ain't plugging this, but Domi, I'm gonna send you a DM on Instagram.
All right, bet. Oh, you know why that song probably doesn't sound as full? Now that I think about it, because I recorded it right here instead of how I used to record. Because I'm building. I'm gonna be building an actual studio.
Damn, them shits do look dope in that Instagram picture, though. What the fuck? You nasty with it, bro. Nasty though.
You should see the roasting dragon tab on his Discord. I put a few good ones
in going crazy in there. They had some good ones today.
Yeah. I did a couple of side-by-sides of Dummy and his twins.
Yeah, they said I look like Screwface John. I just said they're racist. They just think all black people look alike.
I saw that one.
Tyler, can you send me a link to your music too? No, I want to check that out.
Listen, that shit needs to stay buried, okay?
Hey, no, man. Like, just send it to me too. I'm trying to peep some of that old Tyler music, bro. It's a bygone era, bro. Like, come on, let me.
I don't know how I'm gonna do it, but I'm gonna figure out a way to sample some Alphatyler.
Mm-hmm.
Days.
Bro.
Tyler don't be sending me that stuff. What makes you think he sent it to you?
What the fuck was that?
Yeah, I have no idea what.
Hey, have y'all ever heard of an
That was
artist named
Jason.
Loose Logic?
Loose Logic? No, I've heard of
No.
Logic.
This guy just sent me 2 songs, and damn, pretty fucking good.
That's what's up.
By the way, Tim, at some point I need to have a private conversation with you.
What did I do?
Oh no, nothing bad. It was an idea that I had watching Monday's Rundown that I told Lori about, and she suggested that I needed to talk to you in private on it.
Oh, okay.
That way people don't snipe.
Let me show you something. Where's it at?
Fuck all that stuff.
I may have to mute in a second because I got a train coming.
Could you
And
share my
Jason
screen?
keeps calling. Yep.
No, we can't hear it.
So, what you were talking about earlier, Damir, about providing for your family, I fully understand. Because I'm in a position now to where I can reward my wife for everything that she earned and deserves. This came in this morning. They were detailing it and getting it out of demo mode. It's got 3 miles on it. Picking it up tomorrow.
That's awesome.
2024 Stingray.
That's awesome. That's super nice.
0 to 60 in 2.78 seconds.
That's fast.
Inferno Orange.
I do like the color.
Yeah. I don't like the price tag, but
yeah,
it's worth it.
Price tag either.
So if anybody wants to race, pink slip, I'm game. I can pay this bitch off. Nah, I ain't gonna race that motherfucker.
That's sick, though.
It is. It will be in some Outlaw Nation videos because I told New Breed, I said, well, I'm ordering my wife the new one because he's got an all white one. He picked it up at the end of last year. Got a 2023. I said, well, I'm ordering the Inferno Orange one, and they don't have this color out. You have to pay extra, and that's her favorite color for sports cars. He's like, well, if you get it, can you bring it to Tennessee, and we'll put it in the new "Want to Be an Outlaw" song? I'm like, hell yeah! So this will be featured in an Outlaw Nation song in the near future.
That's gonna be dope.
Nice.
Yeah. I'm proud of it. So I understand what you were saying about providing for your family. And I'm not hating on you. I am hating on you because you're very talented, and I wish I was that talented. But other than that, I ain't hating on you.
Talent's subjective.
Fuck you,
dummy. No, it's not. You're very talented, dummy.
See, but you guys
did you just say you're a very talented dummy?
See, yep.
Dummy.
Get him.
I said dummy.
It sounded like dummy. Did it or did it not? Jay's up here calling Damir dummy. God Lord. What the fuck? What the fuck?
You might as well jump in on the hate, Jay, too. Everybody else does.
Jay, you know I love you.
I've been called worse by people on the panel. I know.
You be careful. You be careful showing Jay that love. You ain't seen his costume yet.
What costume?
Oh, he got a costume.
Screw you, Alpha. I don't have that costume. No.
Hey, did you all?
I do not.
Look, Adam Calhoun brought something up tonight I did not know. Did you all see this? This is what's wrong with our country today.
Yeah, I've seen that.
What?
Was it Adam's video from earlier?
No.
It was on Instagram, no?
No.
All right, never mind. So you're not sending me this link, Tyler?
No, hell no. That shit died.
Okay. Hey, I asked twice. I'm not going to ask again.
I'll tell you what. If you dig through old live streams, you'll eventually find it because I have played it before, like during live streams. It's still up and out there somewhere.
That's
and I think you were in those live streams, Jim. You just forget because you get high.
There you go, Jay. Look at Miss Alabama pageant.
Oh,
Alabama, dude.
No,
Miss Alabama got a dick. Oh,
No.
shit. Holy she must have the best personality ever.
Watch this shit. Literally, the one picture they show, her belly looks like an ass cheek. 2 sets of ass cheeks in the front. I guarantee you that front ass is bigger than her back ass.
How's she score in the bikini contest? Do they still do the bikini contest?
10.
Is living her dream, representing the state of Alabama in the National American Miss Program.
Hey, to be fair, Alabama wasn't going to win anyway.
Us to this.
Look at this.
Oh!
Fuck. No.
Is that not fucking crazy?
I'm not going to say it. I'm not going to say
it. No, listen. All jokes aside, look, people have to understand there should be a beauty aspect to things like this, okay? I'm sorry. If you're not pretty enough to be Miss America, don't be Miss America. It's cool. I'm not pretty enough to be Mr. America. You know what I'm saying? Like
or Mr. Universe, yeah.
It's the thing. We have to accept our limitations, and that woman should not be fucking Miss Alabama.
Yeah, look at Miss Maryland.
Is that Miss Maryland in the background right there? Miss Maryland
right here.
Be careful.
Oh, National American Miss. Okay, cool. I'm just saying, like 100%. Like,
this is a dude. This is a dude.
That's a dude. Yeah, I ain't with that at all, though.
Yeah, fuck.
So hold on, though.
Gender.
Pause.
All right, there she is. Your new.
Because I need to understand. So Heather says it's not Miss America competition, though. It's National American Miss. It's totally
yeah, but these are all the people who will run for Miss American, each state.
Right, but apparently the Miss Alabama was not the Miss Alabama for the Miss America competition.
Yeah, it is. Yes.
What up, Golden?
Hey, Golden.
New Miss Maryland USA, Bailey Ann Kennedy getting crowned as
Miss Maryland USA, just like Miss Alabama USA. They're all 50 states plus District of Columbia will compete for Miss USA, Miss America.
Saturday.
Now I know a little bit on something similar to this.
The win history making, and that is because
there are different
the first
pageants.
Trans woman to hold the title in Maryland. She is joining us in studio this morning to talk about it all with her first live TV interview. Baby, thanks so much for.
Stop calling her a fucking her. It's got a dick.
My name's Samantha. I want her to have such a deep voice.
Joining us this morning, we appreciate it.
Thank you for having me, Corey.
Absolutely. You're just telling us really a couple minutes ago, this was your first pageant. How did you do it?
Oh my God, with a lot of training help from the former Miss USA, Shandy Finnessy, and she helped me get to where I am today. So thank you, Shandy.
So take us back to that moment that you saw that video and you said, as we watched it, you blacked out. What was that moment like?
Oh my God, it's a whirlwind because I knew it was bigger than me, Corey. I knew that this is going to mean a lot for all the LGBT kids out there who might have felt different and might have feel like they don't belong in a box, like me growing up.
I'll turn this shit off. My
win
brain
will be a
cells are
delicious.
getting fucking murdered.
So I just looked up the Miss America. That is a different competition.
Wait, it's still.
Fuck, did Jimmy J start speaking?
Now, the Miss America. Oh yeah, Jim's balls dropped a couple of months ago.
Yeah, he got his man card finally.
That was
What
glorious.
the hell? That just came out of nowhere. He started speaking reason and shit. It's fucking weird.
No, his balls dropped.
I'm a completely different person than that from that fucking voice changer thing, bro. I have evolved, my son.
There was one day.
My son. He said, "My son."
There was one day this man came out. Somebody said something. I ain't gonna rehash the whole situation, but somebody said something, and then Jim came back. No, you shut the fuck up. And that day we saw a transformation happen.
Yes.
Hey, that's what's up.
Yo, so the Miss Alabama was not in the Miss America pageant,
matter.
but Miss Maryland was in the Miss America pageant. And that's fucking retarded.
It doesn't matter. Beauty competition is supposed to be about beauty.
Well, right, but
listen, I'm not fat shaming nobody. I like big women.
No. I get you.
I like women with curves, but that bitch was obese.
Yeah. But the
emphasis on beast.
The Alabama lady though, it was for the National American Miss competition, which I'm looking at.
It's like a junior competition.
It's not really a beauty pageant though.
I'm just saying that's what's wrong with our country today.
Right.
The Miss Maryland shit definitely was 100%.
And then now you got the Navy using transgenders for recruiting. Have you seen that?
Mm-hmm.
Oh,
yeah, I saw that.
The Army
does too.
Did it?
Look at Donnie got to jump in. He's like, the Army did it.
We did. Hey, they did commercials and everything.
Let me show you the recruiting video.
Oh, I thought you were gonna show that picture of the recruiter that had the pronouns on her desk, the she, her, whatever.
I'm so glad not to be in the military or corporate America anymore.
Don't get me wrong. Even though like I already finished serving and everything, if we really needed people to fight, I would still go back and like do my job and shit. Part of the bullshit.
Yeah, I would go, but here's the thing: if they draft me, then they're taking me as I am. You know what I'm saying? And so it ain't no fucking salutes to a butter bar anymore. None of that shit's happening this time. Like, fucking, what are you gonna do? Kick me out?
The other thing I don't understand with the military is a lot of bases are changing to all branch militaries instead of like the specific Army, Air Force, Navy bases, whatever.
Yeah,
because like the base here turned into an all branches base.
I do understand that because as the nature of warfare, look, I'm making a fucking slogan for them. As the nature of warfare changes, honestly, every branch is kind of intermingled in every mission more and more these days. So there aren't just Army missions and Marine Corps missions and Navy missions and Air Force missions anymore. You will. Yeah, there may be like Army infantry will do this mission, but their support is like Air Force intel and Marine recon and whatever. So no, the nature of war has changed enough that I get the joint bases. What I don't get is renaming them because somebody in history hurt your feelings.
Sure. I feel you on that one, and I understand your point of view. So I can drop that about the joint bases, but it just kind of threw me off when Keesler turned into an all branches base instead of an Air Force base.
Yeah,
the renames are crazy.
Yeah, well, Fort Sam Houston got renamed, right?
So it's like Fort Polk is no longer Fort Polk; it's Fort Johnson.
I don't even know where the fuck I'm going anymore. It's like,
and Fort Polk was named after our 11th president.
Yeah.
What's that one that was so terrible down in Texas that nobody liked?
A slave owner.
Fort Hood. Fort Hood got
changed. Yeah, Hood got changed. I think the Liberty.
Fort Bragg got changed.
Well, they changed Fort Bragg too.
Fucking
Fort Boast. No, I'm just kidding.
Something like that. It's a whack ass name. You share my screen, Jay?
But Fort Bragg is the center of the known universe. You can't change the name of the center of the known universe.
now turning to drag queen influencers to attract new recruits.
Let's go.
I receive attention just for being myself on a daily because being queer, being non-binary, someone such as myself on a regular gets stared at.
I'm at the top of my game. I'm right up there with the big dogs. Girls, come on. Leave the saving the world to the men.
Active duty yeoman second class Joshua Kelly doubles as drag queen Harpy Daniels and now is the face of the Navy's recruitment drive as a digital ambassador. Well, the Navy recruited only 982 new reserve officers last year, well short of its goal of nearly 1,400.
Yeah, that's what we've gone to.
What the fuck?
I think Sam Squad's comment that I highlighted fits.
I knew this shit was gonna happen, okay? I knew this shit was gonna happen. The day that they repealed Don't Ask, Don't Tell, I said, watch, this shit's gonna spiral downhill. Because yesterday we couldn't talk about who we were fucking. Tomorrow we're gonna be fucking doing everything.
Yep.
Orgies.
I'm working at a town hall on a military base. I've seen it come through the Air Force base too.
This shit's retarded. This shit is actually retarded.
We've had people come through the chow hall saying that they were non-binary.
I mean,
I don't care what you are. You can be whatever you want. You can be a butterfly. Just don't make me call you a butterfly.
If I'm giving you sausage and eggs, why the fuck do I care if you're non-binary? Like, what the fuck?
Meet the first transgender military training instructor for the Air Force.
Please don't fucking click off.
Front and center this week spotlights a military training instructor at Joint Base San Antonio who's making history in many ways.
That military training instructor not only serving our country by training the best to be the best in the U.S. Air Force, but also serving as a beacon of hope and inspiration to so many. Our Jonathan Cotto brings us a story of the first transgender military training instructor in the Air Force.
Let's go! What is
Brandon Rodriguez is a military training instructor for the 321st Training Squadron at Joint Base San Antonio Lackland and has been serving for over a decade.
I just have a nephew there. Last month, June 13th of 2007.
That mustache is not in regulation.
Instructor, a lifelong goal.
This is something that I was fighting for about 6 years, and I finally got here. So this means a lot to me.
That's an estrogen-driven rage.
I enlisted as a female, and I did my first. I want to say my first 10
Look
years.
at Stomy's haircut.
A San Antonio native, Brandon was born Brandon Rodriguez, born part of an old school, traditional, loving Catholic family as the youngest of 5.
I knew that I was not who I was.
A loving Catholic family, they said.
Making that determination as a very young child put me in a mental space that wasn't conducive to a childhood life.
Pause. Go back real quick.
He first came out to his.
Go back,
homie, right there, where your mouse is. Right there, yeah. How is home? Okay, first, I have so many questions because first of all, how is homie's second highest award in ARCOM when they're in the Air Force? But second, why in the fuck is the ARCOM before the Air Force awards? That ain't how that shit works. How you got so many awards and the second highest one is an ARCOM?
Somebody not checking that man's uniform.
Also, why is the fucking?
Well, he's not a man.
Why is the meritorious unit citation on that side and that high? Like, I have so many.
The Air Force, that's how they wear theirs.
Listen, they wear their shit. They wear their shit fucked up.
The Marines doesn't do the same thing.
I don't like that. Oh, I'm cringing right now. Like, I want to slap that muck right off of that. Oh, no.
Technically, if you look at that rack, you got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. That right there was saying, okay, you got 21 stacked. But in all actuality, he's got, or she's got 1, 2, 3, 4 unit awards. Yeah. So you really only got what?
Well,
17.
Well, the other thing I gotta say is they had to have transitioned in the military because of rank and everything else. Because it's only been recent that they let them in.
Well, But I want to add on to Tim's point too. They also get a marksmanship ribbon, right? I know the Marines do. I assume the Air Force does too.
Yeah, so that's another ribbon that's gone.
That shit, I would have looked cool as hell when I was in the Army if we did our racks like that. But also, I can't look at that fucking muck right there in that spot. That is the ugliest fucking thing I've ever seen in my life, though.
Have you looked at Geminator?
No, that muck. Look, if you're looking at the rack right there, you can see it pretty easy because it's got a gold frame. Okay, it's the only one that has a fucking metal frame. Oh, I'm sorry. There's two.
And this one.
Yeah,
this one, and there's one right here too.
Wait, the red one's the one I'm thinking of.
Conduct?
Huh? Yeah, we have a good conduct ribbon.
No, I don't see one on his.
Oh,
Isn't that burgundy?
The Air Force is different.
I don't know what the Air Force good conduct ribbon looks like.
I thought it was universal.
Ours was red with ropes on it.
Oh. And the national defense is so fucking high up.
I know.
That's how you know it's fake.
So the NDSM being where it was the reason I initially I was like, pause, what is going on here? Because I'm like,
this thing, it's like it's upside down.
Yeah.
Well, with my dad being Air Force, I see all sorts of problems with this person's uniform and the way they're pinned, the way everything is sitting on the uniform and everything.
I'm sorry. Can we also point out the 103, 104 degree fucking temperatures? That's just.
Oh shit, that's miserable.
Yeah.
Yep.
I'm looking at. Okay, I don't know about the name tag because I don't know how the Air Force does their name tags.
The name tag looks a little fucked up, but everything else looks good.
Name tag should be lower. Obviously, the patches are fine over there. I don't know what that badge is.
The name tag is supposed to set 1/8 of an inch above the pocket.
That's why I said though I don't know how the Air Force does theirs. I know that that was the case for us,
and I think it's also for the Air Force.
Okay.
Air Force regulations are pretty much in guidance with the Army since they used to belong to the Army. The only thing different is the order of merit of the ribbons because their ribbons are different than ours.
Well, it would appear that the Air Force cucks their ribbons because I know I know with the Army, if you have an Air Force ribbon, you have to wear that shit after all the good shit. Now, like I said, I know that is an ARCOM. There's no denying that second award is an ARCOM, which makes me wonder how it can't be after the Air Force ribbon. If it is, then that means the only Air Force ribbon on this thing's rack is that first ribbon.
So the ARCOM is supposed to be the first ribbon because it's not in the Air Force, unless that is the Air Force Army Commendation Medal, which could also look like the Army Commendation Medal.
Hold on, what is the Air Force?
They don't have one. It just says Army, Navy, and Coast Guard. I just looked up.
What Commendation Medal?
Yeah.
Air and Space Commendation Medal is blue and yellow.
Well, I know that's the Southwest Asian ribbon. Then you have the Iraq ribbon.
Mm-hmm.
That's a Bosnia ribbon.
Bosnia,
that's Kosovo. That's Kosovo. I'm sorry. Here's
next
Germany overseas ribbon.
Yeah, I see the GWAT beside the Bosnia ribbon. That one on the bottom left looks like the Army Good Conduct ribbon.
Which one is the mastectomy ribbon?
Are you serious? Nah, this
I don't see how
this
they
chick
got
clearly
on TV
has
with the wrinkled uniform too.
This chick clearly has her boobs pressed down with a bra. They are not cut off.
Oh, so she hasn't gotten that ribbon yet, is what you're telling me.
Did you see her yelling a minute ago?
No. Which one is the pronouns ribbon?
Tech Sergeant, sir, ma'am.
Oh, I don't think you're allowed to even call them sir anymore in the Air Force.
That's fucking retarded. Listen, if you can't address officers as sir or ma'am, if I get drafted again, I'm just not talking to them.
Facts. You want me to figure out what rank they actually are? Go fuck yourself.
Yeah, I think that's what they did. You have to call them by their rank and not sir or ma'am.
Shit gets real shiny in a bright light sometimes, and I cannot figure out what shape it is.
No
so
way.
fuck off if you're not sir or ma'am.
There's no way I'm figuring that out.
That's funny, Josh.
Fair enough. Josh actually kind of, well, no, Josh doesn't complete the circle. Well, actually, yeah, Josh completes the circle because he was in the Marine Corps and then the Army. So yeah, we have a Marine there now.
Disgrace.
Military is so fucked up. Listen, I'm just saying, I could not talk to people in the military today. Okay, again, if you're not sir or ma'am, I'm not talking to them. Draft me, bitches. Y'all be writing my Article 15s by the end of the first day. Or
I literally had a transgender soldier walk into my office today to ask about filing a claim. I was like, oh God, here we go.
Was it about their balls? My balls went missing while I was in the Army.
Hey, I don't know how this one guy did it. He was a transgender. He actually got the courts here in Louisiana to legally change his name and sex on his birth certificate without having any surgery.
That's crazy. Because that's a certificate.
So then I had to list him. I had to list him as a female on the exams, and it was through LHI. And I'm thinking, them doctors are going to be like, "What the fuck?" Be like, gotcha.
Listen here, a bunch of these motherfuckers going to be real sorry once Trump gets back in. All this shit gets flipped back around because I'm just saying, y'all falsifying government documents right now. You going to jail, bitches.
Well, not only that, all the installations who changed their name, Congress never voted on it. The Pentagon took it upon themselves. So when Trump gets back in office,
he's gonna have a field day.
I think they spent $10 million to get the 7 posts changed. To change their name cost them $10 million. Now they're gonna have to fucking spend another $10 million to get it all changed back to the original dates.
Not on my fucking taxpayer dollars.
What's gonna happen?
Biden just signed that we're gonna fund Ukraine for 10 years.
The fuck we are.
You know what I just realized on this bottom row right here? The bottom row here is the rundown. We got the host. We got Monday's Victor on the bottom left, and we got yesterday's news right here.
Why you gotta do Domi like that, man? Oh man. He went off there.
No, that's good. It's good.
Can we contemplate after that?
Oh, you're Napson?
I am Napson, yeah.
Okay. Yes.
Can we get the infamous Nippy. Can we get an animated overlay of bumblebees just buzzing around here right now?
I just realized. Wait, Domi, you gotta pull up the thumbnail to buzz off.
No.
Hey, look, Alphatyler, if Domir starts going live every night for the next 4 years to talk shit on you, you earned that yourself.
Yep. I'm ready for it. I'm ready for it.
Fuck
No.
Hey, Alpha, can you find the album cover for Buzz Off by Domir the Dragon?
You gonna talk shit on me? Saying I should have bees on me because I didn't win the rundown. Do better.
He should get a feature from Big Buzz.
Oh, Killer B, don't worry. He's gonna be screaming your name for the next 4 years too while he's yelling at Alphatyler. And then I'm gonna get dragged into it And fucking Triple T let the shit happen.
Wait. Are you trying to imply that our man Domi is going to be the next Mukon?
Don't insult him
Yep.
like that. Don't insult him like that. Come on.
Look, see, that's twice, Damir. If you don't do a diss track, bro, I'm telling you.
Hazmat Part 2 about Alphatyler. Let's go.
Oh, I love Domi. See, the difference is, I think I knew Domi before any of you guys did.
Nope.
Except Jay.
Saying dummy.
Huh?
Why y'all keep saying dummy?
I said Domi.
It's Domi.
It sounds like dummy.
I found
Domir the dragon.
That's why you say Damir.
No, I say Domi.
Domi?
Yeah.
Domi.
Domi the
There's
homie.
no
Come on,
Domi
bro.
in it. It's Damir.
Yeah, it is.
I've been calling
Domeier. Domi.
I've been calling homie Domi
You gotta pronounce
for
the
too
R.
long now.
Hey, Tim's telling us how we got to say hard R nowadays.
Why are you trying to make me add the R against the black man?
You gotta throw in that
I'm
R.
going live now for the next 4 years.
This coming down.
Out of respect, I exclude the R.
Whoa. You can
At
say
least Tim has
Domi,
one person
but
on his
you
side.
can't say Domier.
And Tim, at least you got one person on your side here.
Even throw in Doma, but not Domier.
Oh man, too funny.
That shit was good.
Yeah, timing was perfect.
That's where I really shine in those one liners. Just not knowing.
Hey, look, I can't help it. Damir looks like a New York cab driver. All right.
That's true.
You know, I don't know though. I don't know though. That new shot with them dreads though, like homie looks like a rapper. Too bad he can't win a competition for it.
Oh damn!
Oh, why did I come up here?
I didn't say that, Damir. You know you my homie.
Hey, Dragon, you see what Killer B just said?
No, I didn't.
You ain't my homie. You're my.
I got it
homie.
highlighted there.
Oh, that's all right. Stop apologizing, Killer B. Just fucking drop. Commit a dope ass song and move further in the competition. That's the only way to make it right is to go win the goddamn thing.
He already said he don't like you.
Please do me a favor.
Stop trying.
Alpha, please do me a favor. Pull up the thumbnail for Buzz Off, please.
I'm not doing it. I love Domi too much. Domier the Dagon.
Yeah, from now you guys can just call me Killer's son. It's fine.
I won't do that to you, man.
See what Jason said?
Maybe I should rename myself to Ben Killed.
Y'all couldn't have at least put him against Blindside so that he could have like Blindside could have stayed in.
Killer B's unstoppable right now.
Oh, that's funny as fuck though.
Yo, like actually Killer B wins, gets the Adam feature, like goes viral.
That'd be dope.
That'd be so, like
we were talking about that last night. We were actually talking about that last night. I said, because I told Menace and Vinny and all them on Vinny's panel, listen, I just sent the legal paperwork over to Mocon. He says he's going to sign it. They're like, no way. I was like, yeah, he's going to be in the rundown. I said, now, I'm going to play devil's advocate. Let's say he gets all the way to the end and he wins that bitch. Menace says, if that happens, I'm going to my bedroom. I'm going to take my 12 gauge and I'm just going to suck on it. I said, yeah, because for the next 15 years, we're going to hear about it.
Yeah,
it might actually make him stop talking about Jekyll though. But let me say this because what I hope that Dada wins the Adam Calhoun feature. Okay, I'm not gonna go deep into why, but anybody who's in my Discord already knows exactly why.
Well, I gotta know now.
Bro, that shit would be.
I can't tell you because it may shift how the judges vote and stuff. I don't want you
I
to
don't
tell
vote.
them. I know, but I don't want you to tell them.
I ain't gonna say shit.
So Dada came at me one day on in a live stream or something like that. And what was it? Was it a reaction I was doing or something like that? I don't even know what the fuck it was. No, it was during a premiere. It was during one of Jason's premieres. We were just in the chat on one of Jason's premieres, and the topic of Adam Calhoun came up, and he came in saying Adam Calhoun is a whole racist. Fuck Adam Calhoun. He's a fucking racist piece of shit. And I was like, he's not a racist. What the fuck are you talking about? And so he was like, oh, you don't think he's a racist? You're a fucking racist. All this. Well, then, so the premiere chat ended so nobody could comment anymore. So I tagged him in the Discord. I was like, motherfucker, what the fuck are you talking about? And so we had this big back and forth and all this. But yeah, no, I want to see Dada win and get the Adam feature just to see what he does with this shit. Just like, because I know he hates that.
Yeah, they had it out in the Discord too, where Dada said that no white person can say the N-word in any way, shape, or form.
I didn't even say nothing. I just watched it all go down. Like,
well, he definitely wouldn't want to watch that one live stream. What's that guy that was up on your panel that ruined the TikTok?
Oh, Truck Dog? Yeah.
Yeah, he definitely wouldn't want to see that one.
It's not a big deal. At the end, well, that Truck Dog was though. Truck Dog dropped the hard R. Like that was a big deal. He ruined the fuck out of that TikTok. Well, damn, Victoria, way to put it in plain words.
I'm dragging.
What up, Vinny?
Hey, Vinny. Hey, Golden's been advocating for you in the chat, Dragon. He's been saying that Killer B should have disqualified himself as soon as he found out that he was going up against you.
Why would he do that? Why would he do that?
All right,
I don't know, but that's just what Golden was saying.
You guys are taking it too far. Like, honestly, like
I'm just playing.
Like no. I'm saying, like, props to Killer. Like, as much as
very much props to him.
Like saying I should have won. That's the judges judge the way that they did. It's got nothing to do with Killer.
Hey, I was willing to bet $100 you were going to win.
Yeah, I remember you saying that.
I'm glad he didn't take that bet. I'd have been like, fucking down here.
You owe me $100.
I'm gonna need you to stop using that hard R, please.
The worst part is I said I was gonna pay Menace $50 so he can donate $150. So I might have to pay Killer for beating my ass.
Now that would have been.
Wait, what? Say that back.
So I think Menace is sending $150 for the prize package.
Yeah.
Yeah. So, and I was like, he was gonna only send 100. I was like, nah, I'll send 150. I'll give you the other 50.
You paid $50 for Killer the Beach, is what you're saying.
Yeah.
That's fucking insult to injury right there. More insult on the woman.
Nah, it's cool.
I hope Killer puts a song out where he quotes that.
Sin TV's donating 100. Menace said he was donating 150, and I'm putting up the other 250.
Yeah, so it'd be like around 500, right?
$500, yeah.
Yeah, that's gonna be dope.
Total prize package comes up to $10,000.
That's awesome. I don't care who wins. Like, that's a dope package for anybody.
It is.
Tell me if the duel is doing it better than that. And to be quite honest with you, that's the only reason why the show actually started. Because of the duel. Because how they cheated, not train wreck, but Kenny Reacts, and how Mocon went in and voted 3 times to get his one win on the duel.
Yo, he got a trophy though. I saw a picture of it.
I don't know.
He put it on his community page. I think I'm pretty sure he actually got a trophy for it.
I called up Vic and I said, "Look, dude," I said, "you got people coming in fucking voting like 3, 4, 5 times, and I know who the accounts belong to." He's like, "Well, there's no way to do it better." I was like, "Yeah, don't let your chat fucking do it. Why don't you have actual judges?" He's like, "No, I've been doing it like this. It's the only way to have it run fair." I'm like, "I disagree." He said, "Well, if you think you can do it better then." I said, "Okay, challenge accepted." A week later, Mr. Reaction came to me. He's like, "I got this idea for a show I want to run by you." I said, "What's that?" And the fucked up thing about it is he went to Vic first with the rundown, and Vic said, "No, I got the duel." So he came to me.
I'll be right back.
And I was like, so I wasn't your first fucking first person. I was like actually the third person that he pitched it to. The other 2 people said no. And I was like, well, Vic said if I could do it better. And I knew I had to go to Indiana to the Just in Time birthday bash. And I was like, I bet I can get daggone Just in Time throw in the Redneck Rave. And that's how this all started. All off because of somebody telling me to do it better.
That's what's up.
Of all sayings. All sayings.
Of
Think
all
about
sayings. Do
the one guy
better.
who fucking cheated
Do it
to win,
better.
and the guy running the competition tells me to do it better. And I don't regret it.
That's what's up, though. It's an awesome show.
Yeah,
I think it is because the show's not about me. It's not about any of the judges. It's actually about the independent artists who are serious about their craft to help them get. Maybe this is the one thing they need to get to the next level. That extra boost. And that's my whole thing that I want to do when I started YouTube was promote independent artists.
Okay.
And now that I got somewhat of a platform and I know some artists, I'm able to capitalize on that, and everything, the stars lined up the way they did. Like, to be quite honest with you, if Adam Calhoun didn't come up on my panel and me and him didn't go at it, I don't think the rundown would be as big as it is right now.
Facts.
And Golden, I'm not spinning narratives. That's what I honestly thought I read you say because chat went by kind of fast.
Golden, I don't care. It's fine. I was just giving you shit. I don't give a fuck.
Golden, Jay did say you did say that. I'd
Yeah,
fuck him
fuck
up
you,
if I
Jay.
were you. I would fuck
Well,
him up.
hello,
if I were you.
Charlie.
Yeah, Jay, fuck you and your 9 toes.
I'm going to stick one of them up your ass in a minute.
That's just some
Get
bullshit.
him, Golden. Get him.
That's kinky.
Fuck, I can't say your name because you got an R in it too. Motherfuckers. Y'all need to stop using. Fuck, I gotta get rid of the rundown. It's got an R in it. Fuck. We're gonna call it the undown.
You just can't pronounce the hard R. That's all.
Undown.
Mm-hmm.
I like it. Safe rebranding for 2025.
I'm doing good,
Say
Charlie.
what?
Safe rebranding for 2025.
Free brandy?
Safe rebranding.
Oh, rebranding. I can't even say
rebranding. Shit, I can't say rebranding.
Yeah. Fuck.
I can leave so you guys can have a normal conversation. If that's gonna help. Oh man, I should probably go to bed though. It's late as fuck here.
Yeah.
Tippy T. It's
Well,
not
like
triple, Tippy.
Everybody, when people don't know how to, which I don't understand how they fuck it up, they'll go triple T T T T. It's like they'll actually say triple and then 3 T's. I'm like, why not just say triple T?
They're out here trying their best.
Shout out to triple T T T. Like, okay, that's weird.
And shout out to the 21 viewers we got. That's probably one of the highest viewed shows I've had.
Well,
Because
time to hit
they're over here to seeing if Domir is going to rage out on me and Alphatyler.
Yeah, maybe. Nah.
Tater, you know how much I paid for this?
Everybody can calm down. I'm not gonna freak out.
I'm doing what everybody thinks I'm gonna do.
Gonna pack a lunch.
Oh man.
Well, look, I'm gonna get off here. I gotta go finish some work before I go to bed. Appreciate you letting me up, Jay. Down here, much
Not
love.
a problem.
Much love.
Anytime you want
I will
to.
see you Monday. Geminator, stay cool. Tyler, I don't know if you're still here or not, but tell Fat Jesus I'll talk to him later.
Deuces.
All right, y'all.
Alrighty.
I'm probably gonna bounce too.
Geminator was never cool.
A good time.
Oh, Tim already left.
Night, dummy.
All right, peace, y'all.
Have a good one.
Peace, love, and chicken grease. Deuces.
I came running back when I realized that Tim was leaving so that I could say bye. But he made an egregious mistake when he told Geminator to stay cool. Geminator is not cool and has never been cool. I'm going to eat sardines for the first time in a long time.
Nice. I'm gonna end up having to mute because I got another train coming by.
All right, peace though. For real.
And no, Heather.
You leaving?
Just a couple.
When did Domi say he was leaving?
Yeah, he said he was bouncing too. He needed to get sleep. Heather, you can join.
Come on, Pillar.
Fine. I'll roll another blunt. Jeez, don't have to beg me, guys.
Smoke and drive. Trying as hard as he can to be cool. I'm gonna break. He's failing. I do still like sardines. I couldn't remember if I did or not. Nappy does smoke wax. I'll answer for him. He's a connoisseur of wax. But there's nothing better than pure flour. Wax is whack. That's why it's called wax. Terminator's cooler than Mocon, so you gotta give him that. Bro, I kicked a rock earlier. I don't know which rock, but I'm sure that I did because I was walking around outside and I live in Kentucky. So I'm sure at some point I encountered a rock that I probably kicked. That rock was cooler than Mocon. I like that shit on pizza. Other people don't, and I don't understand why.
Killer, yes, I do smoke wax.
I already answered that question.
Oh. But I don't smoke peasant wax. I smoke hash rosin.
I love how everybody, Tyler, y'all all need to go down the YSL fucking trial. Let me tell y'all.
I will. You said we were going to do that Saturday.
Oh, I'm telling you, you're gonna every day. I have to update John of like, oh yeah, you don't know what little buddy did today. No, he's just hilarious. He'd be like, I got reading problems. I can't read, or I can't read. I can't see. I can't hear. I got hearing problems. What you mean? What you mean? I mean, but the classes part is when literally the fucking defense lawyer, he actually he does the perp walk. He fucking takes his jacket off. He takes his tie off. And when they're taking him back to the holding cell, he even stops like, Judge, can I address the court? And he even does. And he's like, I think this is a travesty. I still think you need to do a mistrial. And then he walks off. And then the prosecutor comes back and is like, yo, Judge, we got a problem. You can't do that. You know, like, we need him to be able to do the trial. Like, what are we doing? Damn, John.
I heard that one.
Yeah.
John's popping a lung buster.
Oh, you didn't even pour it. Shut the fuck.
By the way, I see some people are leaving. Thank y'all for being here. Please like and sub up to the channel. I appreciate y'all.
Jesus. Nappy, what did you put in it?
What, the Canagar?
I wonder why he's coughing.
My love and support. That's all that's in there.
I wouldn't know anything about one of those.
What, loves and support?
No, the other thing you mentioned.
Ah, yeah. A can of agar.
A can of a guy.
Yeah, that too.
Yeah.
About to fucking roll up some of that Chimera. Oh, I'm so excited.
When you got it out, did it shine at you like a atom?
You know it did. Right through, just like this.
And no, I didn't, Jason.
That's how I feel about that Blue Dream, if I'm being honest.
Hell yeah, that shit was so good.
Matter of fact, that's the same container that I have. What I have left of the. Never mind. I have a similar situation going on with the Blue Dreams. Is all I'm saying.
I like it. I like it a lot. So yeah, thinking about switching my my submission to the one I sent you.
Yeah, I can see it because honestly, that shit's hard as fuck, man. That is 100%. That is my favorite song that you've ever made. That's just on some good
vibe. Year
shit.
old too.
The one that y'all were listening to this.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
The Boo Bear or whatever.
Something like that, yeah.
The Jungle Book or whatever.
Yeah, Jungle Book.
That was good. I was saying, me and my. You know how I feel about that whole kind of, I don't know. And I even thought I was like, look at you, Nappy. Like, you're going to suck me into the rap game.
But is Jimmy really that good by himself? Because I've listened to his songs where he has features, and I don't feel like I've ever heard him shine. Like, don't get me wrong. I mean, I'm sure he's pretty good, but
Tyler said, but he ain't Nappy good.
No, Nappy's better in my opinion. I'm not just saying that because I like him. Like,
shit.
Having listened to both of them, I can tell you I honestly enjoy Nappy's music more.
Fair enough.
So is this for the whatever the hell y'all were talking about? Tim's whatever,
the rundown.
I don't know. Nappy, you're in it?
I sure am.
Nappy's on Monday.
I'm not just in it. I'm the next winner. I'm the season 2 winner. They just don't know it yet. But they will.
I'm pulling for you.
I appreciate that. Oh, I'm so fucking ready to spark this shit up, but it's not fucking.
You know what? I'm not
yet.
with you. Come on, Nappy, let's do it.
I finished picking.
Yeah, no, I definitely though. I think that one that we played earlier, Like if you finish it out, I don't know what you've got left that you want to do to it, but
I would probably just like shorten down like the intro lead-in because it's a little empty for 20 seconds.
Yeah,
that's really like all that
I think that's the move. I mean, Contra is solid. I still think Contra would win, but that one's nice.
Well, and today they were talking about like just the like the person they put through that won against Blindsight. Like he really wasn't that great, but he had like more melodic stuff. He had more like the whole package, and they were really hyping that up. And I was like, oh, so should I not just do my rapidy rap and do something a little bit more of the whole package? Because that's what made me think of that song then. Because that song, like I said, it's like a year old. Like I made that like a little while ago. Before Ozone. So
well, from what I saw on Monday, they were actually looking for more of the hard hitting rap songs.
Yeah, and that's what I was getting then too. But today specifically, it felt like they kind of disregarded that.
Oh.
I wish you the best of luck in that adventure, bro.
Thank you, Geminator.
We all know you deserve it, man.
I mean, a lot of people deserve it, but that don't mean you get it.
I mean, yeah, you can say the same to like a bunch of other people, but
Man,
like,
why
I'm voting.
Well, like when
I'm
I was
voting
here, they were
Anthony,
talking
man.
about Blindside that I don't know, it's not like, but from what the little bit I've seen and heard, like he's pretty off the top. I don't know. I mean, he can freestyle, he can do all kinds of stuff. So it's all about what you like and who you know.
Hey guys, side
there,
note,
friend.
I fixed my truck today.
Hell yeah!
What'd you fix?
What was
What was
wrong
the
with
problem?
Well, I just fixed everything on it. I changed the battery because it's been sitting so long because I didn't fix it prior. I fixed the brakes. I fixed everything.
Nappy, I may have just cursed you,
I
bro.
see that. Yeah, that's a good point.
It really is. You know what I like? I do like sardines. I don't like after you eat them and the flavor goes away and you're just left with kind of like that bitter, fishy, like film on your tongue.
Yeah,
I got you.
That's why you have to eat them with something else. I feel
Crackers.
like, and
Gotta
that's
be
where
crackers.
I don't like sardines, but
Sardines don't
I
like
don't
you
either.
either.
Thank you,
Eat them
Nader.
to show revenge.
The question is, have you ever actually eaten them? Like in what ways have you eaten
I've
them?
had sardines on pizza before. I've had sardines by themselves. I'm just not a fan.
Like,
Yeah, me neither. And I've had them on crackers.
Sardines
before,
will put
too.
a dick between your
You're
legs,
thinking of
Geminator.
anchovies.
Yep.
Oh yeah, anchovy. No, sardines. Like I've had sardines like with the
Those are the little cans in the fish, like tuna, but they kind
I
of
was thinking
look
about
like little
anchovies when I said the
minnows.
pizza. I'm not gonna lie, but I've had sardines and I remember just not liking them.
John loves sardines, but
They're great. I like them. Like I said, it's just that weird aftertaste that kind of tastes like bad breath.
Yeah.
Yeah, they give you bad breath for damn sure.
Well, yeah.
That's why I don't
Yeah,
like them.
you eat anything from the ocean, it'll give you some pretty stank ass breath.
That's true.
Yeah. Just gotta brush your teeth.
You're gonna need more than that. You need some mouthwash too after some ocean food, brother.
That's a mistake, Heather. I'm actually I was
We
saving
got
this for the
smoked
end of
deer
the
from
after
Uncle
party.
Jerry.
I'm gonna hit this
This
real
is the
quick.
deer
I don't
coming
have
out.
any alcohol. Fuck.
I'm just hitting it to clear out the aftertaste. So what's up? How long have we been going? 2 hours? You still got 15 watching? This has been the strongest
Nice,
show
yeah.
we've had on the after party ever.
Yeah, we were up to almost 25 at one point.
Hey, what was it that Jay posted in the Discord? He's gonna be monetized by like 2028. Let's fucking go, man! Like,
Yeah.
Hey,
That's
listen,
important
listen,
to have
listen.
goals.
2028 may seem far away, but then you realize it's only 4 years, which is not a long time.
Yeah, but if you smoke,
I know, Jiminator. That was a joke about the 2028.
I don't know. Those 4 years will be pretty goddamn long if Biden's in again.
True. Facts. Facts.
You said poor Sierra. Sierra's not home.
Sierra said, "I'm the fuck out of here."
No, she took her sister to a concert for her birthday.
What kind of who's performing?
Yeah, that's what she said.
I don't fucking know.
Oh, that reminds me, Alpha. I saw at the Mississippi Gulf Coast Coliseum, Taylor Swift is going to be performing sometime in the near future.
Oh boy,
Okay.
are you a secret Taylor Swift fan, Jay?
No.
Secret? No, he's open.
I drove by the Coliseum and they got this big billboard, Jim, that shows who's coming. And I remember that Sierra is a Swiftie, so I was telling Alpha about it.
That's
Right.
why. Yeah, sure.
Bro got the butterflies when he read Taylor Swift.
Melanie Martinez is who she was seeing.
Oh, sweet. I don't know who that is, but
I do.
Let me go empty
She's
out this leaf real quick.
No, that's it. What you were saying.
Yeah, it was Melanie Martinez. I can't remember who else. There was somebody else too.
Hey Siri, Melanie Martinez.
It's ass. Don't bother.
Don't play it.
I'm not gonna play it. I'm just looking who this is.
It's ass. She played some of it for me, and I wasn't interested.
I mean,
Martinez is alright. It's just I'm not a fan. I said Melanie Martinez is alright. I'm just not a fan.
Apparently, it's Melanie Martinez, Beach Bunny, and Sophia Isella.
you mean
Never
there's
heard of
someone
the other
called
two.
Beach Bunny?
I don't know. I'm just looking at the tour flyer.
Oh,
I mean, there's somebody named Bad Baby. Does it surprise you?
I know Bad Bunny or something like that.
There's
I
a
don't know.
guy. There's a guy on YouTube named Alphatyler. Okay, like everybody naming themselves all fucking things.
Right.
Mm-hmm. And that Alphatyler guy, I heard he's a real beta.
I do have a question. Why is a lot of the damn rappers little?
Because they're gay.
Who was the first Lil? Was it Wayne?
Lil Wayne.
Lil Wayne, yeah. And then everybody wanted to be a little.
Probably not actually.
And everyone started popping fucking oxys and thought they were cool.
Maybe. I don't know. It was
Because then
stupid.
that's YSL.
No. Pause. Before Lil Wayne was Lil Bow Wow.
Was it?
Lil Bow Wow was definitely out before Lil Wayne.
Yep. I'll give you that one.
I mean, I don't fucking know.
I forgot about
that.
Bow Wow.
Why they say little? Because
Lil.
this one is
Well,
like little.
Originally,
Lil
Lil
Rodney
Bow Wow
C.
started because he was the son of another rapper, so he called himself Little Bow Wow.
So
And then he dropped the little.
Lil Rodney
Big Bow
C.
Wow.
Lil Rodney C was the first rapper to use Lil, and that was 44 years ago in 2023. So, but I'm pretty sure the first one that actually like really popped up was Lil Bow Wow. Like the first one that most of us would have known was Lil Bow Wow.
Yes. Heather. That's mentioned.
Bad Baby.
Oh, I always forget too, Lil Kim.
Catch
Like,
Me Outside, girl,
like,
yeah.
like now that I'm actually looking at people with Lil in their name, I feel so bad saying that Bow Wow was the first because like Lil Kim, Lil Jon,
Right.
like, Bow Wow was one
Yeah.
of the first. It would have been Lil Bow Wow, Lil Kim, and Lil Jon would have been what I would call like the first three. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
Even
they
though
were
I
around the
get it,
same
this
era.
other dude. Yeah, but definitely definitely.
Don't get me well, maybe a little Bow Wow, but don't get me wrong. I can understand little Kim because she is little. But and she's a girl, like I mean, I can kind of see that. But why grown ass men be calling themselves little?
Well, I mean, Lil Jon. I mean, come on, no, Lil Jon. That's a dope ass name, Lil Jon.
Little John, Little Wayne, Little
Yeah,
Woody. Hey,
Yeah.
yeah.
And Little John is a double, maybe even a triple.
Okay.
Okay.
What? I still love it when he comes out on Camp Chronic.
No, you got to do that on your album, Tyler. I want that.
You know what's crazy? You know what's
Heather
crazy?
has a point. That was probably the first one.
Oh yeah, Little Richard.
Nappy's gonna kill me if I keep using ad libs that are just catchy phrases that I can't get out of my head because what was the one in Black Magic that I made you keep in that you tried to argue? Like yeah. I kept on. He's like, "This is gay as shit."
No, hey, no. like I got all love for KSM, but when I found out he made a song with the FAFO, I was like, no.
Yeah,
it's actually not a bad song.
You should have seen Mises when I went out to mix some of his stuff. I go out there and I'm looking at the album files and I was like, "What the fuck is this folder?" And he's like, "It's called FAFO." I was like, "I'm not touching that song."
Set the bar right there. Like, no, I'm not doing that.
Set the bar. I'm not doing that.
I remember when we were talking about that too, because you were all going off about the FAFO and hating it and everything, and then all of a sudden you found out about that.
I open a fucking folder and there it is, smacking me in the face. It's like I don't have a choice but to be associated with you. Fucking bringing my name down right now.
I'm kind of like when I first got on, you still had the cowboy hat.
Yeah.
And I'm like, what the fuck is like, no.
PBR hat.
Not look good in it.
The original
Maybe
video.
if you get one that actually fits and you don't keep fucking with it and you see the like little black brim in it.
No, it's made like this.
No, I'm talking about the inside, the fucking right there. Yeah, you kept on
The headband.
The headband, yes. It kept popping down because you kept messing with it.
I don't wear cowboy hats, Tater.
I know. So get one that actually fits because you look stupid like that. Like I like the crease.
No, it looks good on him, dog. Look at him.
Tater being from Texas is going to tell you if you're wearing your cowboy
I
hat
didn't
wrong.
say that it didn't look good, Geminator. He needs to get it to where it is fitted because it's not supposed to move. Like you see the little headband, the little black shit. See, like there we go.
There we go. Hold up.
But the crease style is that I don't like the fucking actual PBR.
Yeah, I don't have a choice on that though. Like it came
But if
that
it
way.
was just like a felt hat, like a Stetson, you'd be rocking. Even if it was just a straw, like you
bang.
But when I saw it, I'm like, what the fuck is this?
Let's
shit?
go.
You can't
Hey,
be
this one
wearing no
actually doesn't fit,
PBR
though.
fake ass cowboy hat.
This
No.
one actually doesn't fit though. This one's really small. I got a big head, but
Jim over there being little Canadian cowboy.
yeehaw!
Plus, you don't even like fucking country, motherfucker. So shut up.
Sierra keeps feeding my desire to own all the dumbest hats in the world. I have that one, and now I don't know if you guys saw this one. I did my Monday motivational in it last week, but I have an Uncle Sam hat as well.
As every good American should.
Yeah.
Well, remember, you need the dick hat too. You
the
understand what he
dick
had
hat?
because everybody had the pussy hats. So he had the dick hat. Like
I really do need a dick hat.
What is this dick hat?
It's exactly what it sounds like, Jim.
I've never seen
it looks like what he's wearing right now, except for his dick on top of his head.
Dick hat. Hopefully this actually comes up.
I hope he gets just the raunchiest.
No.
I hope he just gets like 20,000 foreskin pictures.
Like when you Google blue waffle.
Can I show this?
Nope.
A sea of dick sucks.
No, it's just a bunch of furry dildos.
You said you see dick talks?
I said dick socks.
Oh, I thought you were making like a joke on TikToks.
No. I do
Which
need
I
a dick
honestly
hat.
don't know if that's really why
What's a
he was
dick
wearing
hat?
it. I just was like, I
You know,
wonder if
mate.
it was just a play off of the pussy hats because I know everybody was wearing that.
I
Like,
saw somebody wearing.
What the fuck is
I saw
a
somebody
pussy
wearing
hat?
a dick
It's a
hat.
fucking hat for your dick, mate.
later. This was like fucking 4 years ago, 6 years ago. Everybody-
No, this was when
Fuck
I
up,
this was when
Jiminator.
I was in college. This was 10 years ago. Okay.
The pussy hats?
Yeah.
I don't know.
No.
Because it was when the vagina monologue was happening, and I know that was when I was in college because they were all over my campus trying to get us to go watch that shit, and so
Wearing
I
the pink
graduated.
hats?
Yeah, I graduated in
Mhm.
2016, so the pussy hats started before 2016.
Oh yeah,
Now,
I guess you're right. Like,
Yeah.
okay, yeah. I forget. I mean, 4 years under Biden has gone by. It feels 84 years since
Yeah.
I last had a same day.
Amen to that. Fuck this administration and fuck
There's
you
no
if you
there's
voted for them.
no way he gets reelected. Like the only way.
No, but y'all see,
Man,
and it was a
There's no
pretty
chance.
credible. And when I say credible, because who's fucking credible these days? It don't matter even if it's independent. You know what I'm saying? Anyway, but somebody was talking about wondering if he had a body double, because if you look at certain times where he, you know, like sometimes his eyes are blue, sometimes his eyes are fucking black. It's like just I don't know. It is fucking
The whole
weird.
it's
It
the whole
depends on-
cloning theory all
That's
over
an
again.
evil Biden.
Depends
Well, no,
on
this is
how
actually-
recently he has consumed the blood of a child.
Cilantro.
Cilantro.
I've seen the earlobe, but this was just recent.
And
It
Nebby, I
wasn't
was
about the
just
earlobe.
getting ready. Cilantro.
Cilantro, my boy.
I just look at his fucking eyes. His eyes change colors, and that's what I think is
Look
fucking
at that
weird as
fucking
shit.
perfect blunt roll right
Like I
there.
said, it's the cloning.
Man.
Why can't I
Man,
say?
oh, man. I respect a well-rolled blunt. You know what?
You know what? Same.
I can't wait until Monday. I want to break into mine so bad, but I'm like, nope. I'm gonna wait until Monday.
Are you waiting? You taking some time off?
Huh?
You just taking some time off?
Who?
You.
No, Monday's my birthday.
Oh, so you're waiting until Monday. What are you waiting until Monday for?
Happy birthday.
To smoke it all?
To
She got a
smoke
Canagar.
my Canagar.
Oh, yes. Yes.
Because I ordered one from this really great fucking distributor.
I will
There.
We need to have
And I
a
hear
sus
they're
stream on Monday
fucking
for
hand
Tater.
rolled and everything. Like, who can get hand rolled fucking anything anymore? These
We do need a
automated
sus stream on
dispensers.
Monday. I'm not
Listen,
doing shit Monday.
it's impossible to get numbers for a sus stream.
I
know.
It's not that
I
I'm
was just saying for
opposed.
Tater's birthday.
No, it's not that I'm opposed. I'm just saying, like, we cannot get people to show up for a
I
sus
can
stream
find
anymore.
you the
I
number.
don't want no. So it's like, fuck no.
It's like, I can hook you up.
Tater's like, I ain't fucking sitting on a live stream on my birthday, bitch.
I don't know. Monday and Sunday is fucking Father's Day.
My
But I will have to
birthday.
tell y'all, I even told John, I said, look, my girls have been asking me to go drink with them. And I don't even know if I'm going to drink. I did because they run the Wild Lucas. Anyway, they do tequila and they also got cava. So needless to say, Saturday night, I may or may not need to be Ubering back home. And I may be out of it until Tuesday.
I'm here for some tipsy tater times, okay?
No.
Right?
Listen, I remember distinctly the last time that Tater got really kind of buck wild on some tequila.
Oh, that was
Yeah.
when we had the Don Julio.
Julio.
Like when
Yeah.
Emily and Warren
Yo,
gave me
I
like
can
the
get down with some
premium
Don Julio.
reserve or whatever. Shit, that shit
Yeah.
was cool.
Tater got turned. That was fun as shit.
Hey, I took a fucking shot and everything. I love me some tequila. Like, I ain't gonna lie. That
No,
shit-
like straight up though, I like tequila is like my preferred liquor. Like
You know
if I'm
what?
just
It's a
drinking
proven
liquor,
fact that all white women like tequila.
I fucking hate every time y'all come in with this tequila energy because it makes me think that I want a bottle of tequila, and then I get it and I take a cup. I take one shot and I'm like, yeah, that's good. I take another one and I'm like, okay, it's not bad. I take another one and I'm tired of it, and then I hate life while I finish the rest of the bottle.
Yeah, I can't stand tequila myself.
I love tequila, but it fucking makes me emotional. Okay, no liquor. I know that people say it's bullshit that different liquors make you feel different ways. No,
Nope.
it is
not
not
bullshit at all.
bullshit.
It's a fact.
It is not bullshit. And tequila makes me emotional as fuck. I will cry. Okay.
People that say it's bullshit are just retarded and uneducated.
Yeah. No. 100%.
I know a lot of people that can't drink tequila because they get violent.
It makes me cry. It makes me sad and emotional as fuck. I drink bourbon. I just relax.
I'm a very happy drunk.
Me too, though. Me too.
I'm a very happy drunk. Unless
I
you
mean,
fuck with, like again, it's one of the less times that I probably will want to fight. But
There
I'm
may or
gonna-
may not be a video on Alphatyler's channel where Jiminator and myself were drunk.
Yeah, a little bit. That was good.
There's
Are you-
endless videos of that from me on the internet. Not on Tyler's stream, but in the deep, dark depths of the early days of YouTube.
I've seen Nappy drunk. I've seen Nappy ghost hunting too.
Yeah.
Yeah, I've seen Nappy ghost hunting too.
pass out and fucking bar, or not pass out, but like
That wasn't
literally have to
Nappy.
be carried out of fucking bar
but-
back.
No, it wasn't Nappy. I know.
We no longer mention. Yeah, we don't mention that.
Hey, we
want
don't
to
say
dead
the
name
R
you.
word.
I don't want to dead name you. I'm sorry.
It hurts people. All right. There was a whole fucking thing. Spread the word to end the word. We don't use the R word anymore.
What is the R
Retarded.
word? Retard?
Why
No,
does
not that.
every bad word come back to an R?
No, man,
You
like
know,
it
it's
makes
even
me feel so.
crazier.
It makes me feel so bad too, because when you did the Nampy's submission thing, I like set up this perfect fucking scheme. In my mind, it was a perfect fucking scheme, and then I
ultra
said the
gay.
wrong word. I just got like 2 letters mixed up, and it ruined the whole fucking thing.
I'm gonna blow your mind even more though, Tyler. Not just do all the bad words start or have an R, they also all have letters. Yeah. Think about that for a minute.
Listen, do you know how much Civilization 6 I've been playing lately?
Yes, actually, we're friends on Steam, and I can see your eyes. It's too much.
Think about that, but yeah, 100%. You do know how much Civilization 6 I've been playing.
Get help,
lately.
brother. I'll be here for you in a support group if you need it.
Well, I was only pointing this out because last night during my 6-hour session, I went to war with Russia. It was extreme late game, and I was looking at the different victory criteria, and I had this shit, okay? I literally had all of the North American continent for my Teddy Roosevelt civilization. And I started looking, and I realized that Russia was about to get a cultural victory, so I had to act fast. Now, mind you, I had one war with Central America, like extreme early game. I'm talking like first 50 turns, and just fucking took out their capital while their city was like level 2. And so I was like, okay, I can't lose to Russia. Okay, of all people, I was about to get a fucking space victory. Okay, and if you don't know how hard it is to get a space victory, it's the hardest victory to actually get in the game because it's so extreme late
fucking
game.
fake and it's all made up. That's why they don't.
Well, that's not why, but yeah, I mean, it is all fake. It's a video game. But so I'm about to get my Mars victory, my Mars launch victory, and so
Cilantro.
Cilantro.
I'm gonna drink
cilantro.
I'm gonna keep tapping away on this. But
oh yeah.
And
Always a
your
mistake.
post, Jason. Jim might, but I'm not.
Anyway, so I'm close to getting that victory. I realize Russia is about to win on a cultural victory. And so I realized I had to declare war on them. So I send 2 bombers with my aircraft carrier over to the ocean near India. Anyway, long story short, there was no way for me to actually dominate Russia because they had like all of Asia taken over, like just like I had all of North America. Mind you, there were 16 players in this game.
They came down to 2.
No. We were all 16. Well, no, 15 of us were still in the game because I'd killed the shit out of the Central American guy so that I could have Mexico as well. But,
Fuck yeah, buddy.
But there were still 15 of us. And so I'm looking and I'm like, fuck, how do I stop? And then I realized I had been building thermonuclear. I had been building nuclear and thermonuclear devices because I had been working toward a space launch to win with a Mars shuttle, you know? And so I was like, fuck it. I got my bombers in their water. I'm going to send a couple of ground units to take over their capital after I blow this shit up. And I nuked all of Asia.
Hell fucking yeah.
And this is the reason why people do not just your average Joe needs fucking the button code. Because fucking Tyler be like, you know what? Fuck it. Let's just see what happens.
Well, nobody would do that in a real situation. Like
But
that's
would they?
mutually assured destruction.
I had
But
to.
would they?
Peter was going to beat me with a cultural victory because he likes theater, and I could not have that, okay?
Well, and number
Pride
two
Month.
is like, who would? I mean, we didn't. I mean, we technically nuked fucking Japan. I mean, people have done it in the
Bloom
past.
the bits.
This man bombed Asia.
USA. USA.
I bombed all of Asia, okay?
You talking about that reminded me of a board game I used to play.
It's
called
like I made
Nuclear War.
dynamite, but I'm taking all of y'all motherfuckers with me. We all going.
Nah, hell no. Because in Civilization, the way this shit works too, like when you nuke a country, if you use a thermonuclear, fucking why? I never do that. Why is it coming out that way?
Alcohol.
If you use a thermonuclear device, it bombs like everything and shits on like all the farms, the civilians, everything around it too. And I ran out of nukes, so I started using thermonuclear devices just to fucking. I was like, fuck it. I'm committed at this point. I'm not losing to a cultural victory when I'm about to get a space launch victory.
Even though we all know it's fake.
It doesn't matter. Listen, when you invest 6 hours into playing a game and winning in the hardest way that you possibly can, you don't let somebody beat you on some
to the finish.
You don't let somebody beat you because they like opera and theater, okay?
Right.
You make a good point. You make a good point. Yes, sir. You've made a good point.
Everyone in the game tried to turn against me at that point, but it was too late. I'd already won. Because
you gotta stop.
Literally, I could only launch 3 nukes per turn, okay? And Russia had like 36 fucking territories. So I had to 3 at a time nuke all of them. I convinced Norway to start the war with me, but about a third of the way through, they made peace with Russia. and then they turned on me too.
Pussies. Cowards.
I want this game.
It's Civilization 6. It's
and what you didn't know is that person that was playing as Norway was Mandy.
I just want to bomb Vikings all day.
Was it really Mandy?
Usually
No.
I play as
Was
Norway.
it really Mandy? That would have. I just thought it was funny when you said Norway. I'm just like,
No, it
but
was,
I know
it was
that she's
ironic.
the Netherlands. It's not the same one. So
Right.
Well, usually I play as Norway so that I can make a badass navy up front, and then I build my air force from there and launch my space program off of that. And I don't really worry about the army more than I have to. But because I started this game with a random fucking world leader, and it gave me Teddy Roosevelt, I had to start as the U.S., which is weak as fuck. Because when you start as the U.S. in Civ 6, it's terrible. You start in Washington D.C. And if you place your fucking capital on Washington, D.C., there are no fucking resources around that bitch. So, and I always place, wherever I spawn, I always place my first city there first turn so that I don't lose a turn of production. So anyway, long story short, I dominated as Teddy Roosevelt. First time I played the U.S. in for fucking ever. So shout out, because it shows that America is still superior on the world stage. And honestly, Teddy Roosevelt is a better world leader than the fucking Viking leader, apparently. Even though I'm a diehard fan of starting as Norway.
Teddy Roosevelt was top G, bro. He was like a very diplomatic person.
Oh yeah, no, historically, Teddy Roosevelt's one of my favorite presidents of all time, 100%.
Teddy
I liked Reagan.
Isn't he the one that had 3 terms?
No, that's Grover.
FDR.
Well, yeah,
Okay.
FDR had 4, but I was thinking about, for some reason when you said 3, I thought inconsistent terms, and I was like, that's Grover Cleveland, but that isn't. He didn't have 3.
Yeah, he only had 2.
He only had 2.
Yeah, but yeah, because I mean, or 3.5. Like he did more than 2 terms.
Although can we shout out?
True that.
Can we shout out Harry Truman for being FDR's vice president and still being like, nah, fuck this. Nobody needs to be president more than twice. So fuck that. Let's sign this shit into law.
Yep. Shout out.
Guess who my favorite Democrat president ever was?
Lyndon B. Johnson.
No, it was Harry Truman, dumbass.
There's a JFK.
It was Harry Truman.
It was Biden, wasn't it?
You got me.
It was Obama.
Although, when it comes to as a
That's
person,
what I said.
It would probably be Obama as a human being, because I would definitely kick it with Obama. That guy seems cool as hell when you don't talk about politics.
Not. It's like, what?
No, 100%. Like
him sounds cool.
As a human,
How
he
about
seems
that
like a chill dude.
Pizzagate, brother?
Okay.
Plus, we all know, like, I mean, again, what really fucking annoys me is he plays it off that he's from the streets of fucking Hawaii. And Punahou is a fucking goddamn private school. The tuition is fucking crazy. Like, there was no struggle in the streets for Obama in motherfucking Hawaii.
Jay, quick, change the stream title to Obama Exposed.
Oh, and y'all want to know another thing? You want to know, and a lot of people don't know this. The lady that was over the, and you can still Google this on fucking YouTube. The lady that was over the Department of Human Services or whatever resources, where is the birth certificate real? She was about to unseal the birth certificate. She was in a plane crash going from Molokai to Oahu. And what was there, like 7? The plane crash is actually on, I mean, it was filmed. And not by her. Anyway, she's the only one that died. And she got out of the plane, and supposedly she had a heart attack after the plane went down.
Obama plays basketball. I play basketball.
Obama child traffics.
Hey,
Obama smoked the reefer once.
Bro, he's probably such a stoner, man. Like, he's like sitting in his office right now, like super just like faded and like
Obama is married to a transgender man.
John literally just said, you know, Michelle's really Michael.
I have a strong suspicion that Obama likes the hip hop music. Okay, that's
Michael is called.
I mean, Clinton liked jazz.
Obama also ruined the healthcare system.
He might get pegged by Michelle or
Obama
Michael.
also dropped strikes on children in villages.
Look, Obama was a terrible president. He had several human rights violations.
Like
you know, and chefs turning up dead in his fucking pool, and I don't know.
You know who didn't do any of that?
I watched
DJT. I would kick it with him.
I watched Obama crack a beer open at the White House and sit down and have a conversation with a man.
I mean,
I watched
a lot of people
BJT
done that.
get on Logan
We all
Paul's
watched Bill
podcast.
Clinton get his dick sucked by an
Pause.
intern,
Pause.
giving him
Pause.
oils. Okay.
You
Like,
right
come
though.
on.
Clinton was the real OG. Like at the end of the day, but
No, JFK was the real OG.
all jokes aside, all bullshit aside, fuck it. I rewatched earlier today Trump walking across the DMZ into North Korea to shake hands with Kim Jong Un,
Yes.
and dog, you want to talk about a giant set of fucking hangers between a man's leg?
And he
That
didn't
dude
take
just
anyone
fucking
with him.
goes.
He didn't take any security. He didn't take anything. He
Nah,
just went with
that
himself.
man just fucking went, and you like, dog. Okay,
Yeah,
if it
but
was
if you
me,
really think about it, like, and I say,
if I think about it, what?
no,
Because
like when he said take any security, you know, there were snipers fucking all over
that
on this
does not
side, and there
matter.
were
That
snipers over
does
there, and it's like it was gonna
That's
be.
not the point.
But pause, because snipers ain't gonna take a bullet for you like the fucking Secret Service will. Okay.
Well, I know, but I'm just saying that even if they did try to kill him, it's not like they wouldn't have killed their own leader. You know what I'm saying?
But at the end of the day,
It still took a big hit set of
100%. If it's me in that situation, I'm looking and I'm like, fuck. There is somebody ready to kill me because North Korea already don't give a fuck. They shut themselves off to the rest of the world. They ain't got nothing to lose from fucking killing me. I'm like, they got somebody ready. As soon as I step across, they're gonna say that it's an act of war, and they're gonna detain me, torture my dick off, and then fucking kill me. Like,
I don't think they
bro.
do that.
But the other aspect of that is he
yes,
also
they
was
could
so
and
confident in his military,
Probably
Trump that is, that
It
he
does
knew
not
that
matter.
if they did something, that the military would nuke North Korea.
But he would still be dead. Like, that's the thing.
True.
That's the fact is the man had the fucking brass nuts to just fucking right alone. And he just gets across and fucking, here you go, dog. Like, what up? And I'm like, dude, that's some nuts. I ain't even a Donald Trump fan.
So
but
he
that's
just
some
walked
fucking
right up
balls.
to Donald. Sorry, I didn't mean to interrupt. He
Did you
just
not watch
walked.
it?
No, I haven't seen it.
I'm gonna
Yes,
pull it up.
he did. He walked up to Kim Jong Un on the
They walked up
demilitarized
into
zone.
the neutral zone. There's like supposedly a little patch that is, yeah.
But again, like I said, Trump was confident in the fact that he knew that if they tried anything, A, he'd become a martyr, and B, the U.S. military would nuke North Korea.
Why did Donald Trump go to Kim Jong Un's country?
To broker a
Because, like
peace
you said,
treaty.
why wouldn't you sit down at the table with your enemies to try to not be
Like-
enemies?
like-
I mean, real men try to solve problems. They don't try to continue the damn problem.
Look, check out this.
Especially
fucking-
world leaders.
Yeah, but like, what does Trump have to do with it? He's not president.
No,
Like,
He was
this
president
when he
while it
was
happened.
president.
Oh, I thought
Alright,
you were talking about like this happened now. Donald
No.
Trump flew to North Korea. Man, I'm so fucking stoned. I'm sorry.
No, this was a couple of years ago.
Look at this shit. Share my screen. Didn't do Kim. Yeah, Kim did the same after. That's what I'm saying. Look at this shit though. Watch this fucking shit. Brass ass fucking nuts right here. Watch. South Korea right now, okay? Safe, friendly territory where you can't be killed or taken as a prisoner of war.
One of the most militarized borders on earth and historic.
Still in South Korea.
Handshake.
DMZ. Of course, Kim's in the DMZ right there.
Good to see you again. I've never expected to meet you at this place.
A US president, a North Korean leader, and an extraordinary invitation.
If Your Excellency take a step forward, you will be the first
First of all, he's fucking alone.
US president to cross this line.
And Donald Trump didn't disappoint. Not just stepping.
He turned Kim around too. He's like, let's go back to your country, buddy.
Yep.
Show me what you're
positively
working with.
striding into history books the first
You
sitting
know, I
American
think
president
Kim Jong-un
to
is
meet
just
a
like
leader in the North.
literally a corona.
A set of fucking nuts on this man.
Bro, fucking.
You can't deny that he has balls like that.
They're made out of oak, bro.
Nah, they're made out of steel.
Yeah, they're
No,
made out of
that shit's fucking titanium shit right
Good old
there.
American
encrusted
steel.
platinum.
Some good old adamantium.
Yep.
The handshake on the other side, political capital for Chairman Kim, ensuring both men had a
Look at
win
him,
to
bro.
show
He's
their
just a
people
giant fucking
as they
toddler.
boldly recrossed the border.
이 행동 자체만 보시지 말고. I believe just looking at this action, this is an expression of his willingness to eliminate all the unfortunate past and open a new future.
This is my honor. I didn't really expect it. We were in Japan for the G20. We came over and I said, hey, I'm over here. I want to call it Chairman Kim. And we got to meet, and stepping across that line was a great honor. A lot of progress has been made. A lot of friendships have been made, and this has been in particular a great friendship. So I just want to thank you. That was very quick notice, and I want to thank you.
What a fucking dude. Like, what a fucking
G, man.
And shortly after that, North Korea stopped doing all their missile testings until after he lost the election.
Would you smoke a blunt with Kim Jong-un?
No.
No, like imagine like you're just sitting there, like just both.
I'd smoke a cigar with Donald Trump.
Normal guy, right?
Nah.
Smoke a blunt with Kim Jong-un, bro. That's like, I don't know.
Knowing what I know about North Korea, no. There would be some sort of toxin in the blunt. There would be recording devices everywhere.
That's
You
what I'm
wake
saying.
up like in a cage.
I'm saying I do not have the balls to do what Donald Trump just did in that
But
video.
remember,
okay?
Dennis Rodman went over there. Like, shit, Dennis and him were like fucking.
Listen,
They love basketball though.
First of all,
Yeah,
Dennis
I know, but
Rodman
I'm
can
just
go
saying that's
anywhere in the
really-
world because everybody's just like, this is a fucking freak. I'm not sure that he's human. Like he can go where he wants.
But I think that Kim Jong Un or whatever his name is actually asked for him personally.
Yeah, they love basketball.
Well, I know that, but I mean, of all people, like fucking Dennis Rodman. I mean, like,
Well, he wanted
maybe
to
he's the
prove
only
that
crazy
aliens
motherfucker that
exist.
would go over there.
No, it's because Rodman at the time was on the when he was playing was on the Bulls team with Jordan and everybody. So he got famous from that, and then when he retired,
went over
that's
there even
when
afterwards.
Listen,
He
was
went
requested.
over there quite a few times.
I agree that the Bulls in the 90s were amazing. I agree that, Jordan, Pippen, Rodman, like that team was the dream team. Don't get me wrong. I'm not taking away from that team at all with what I'm about to say. But any one of those guys would have been a fucking legendary basketball player without Michael Jordan. Okay?
True. I
Like-
give you that.
Like, including weird ass fucking Rodman. And
Right.
and don't get me wrong, I love Rodman. Let me rephrase. I loved Rodman as a player. As a human, he's kind of fucking out there. But
Yeah, I agree. I'm not a big fan of Rodman. I think he was an idiot most of his career, but
Can I change the topic really quickly?
you're not a sports okay.
No. What's your guys' like dream blunt rotation? I've never asked anybody this.
I don't have one.
Like some like either like somebody you look up to or like some like your favorite artist or something like it. Just what's your dream blunt rotation?
Yeah, but how many people are in the rotation?
Well, including you, it'd be 4.
So 3 people.
3 people that you would want to do a blunt rotation with.
Okay. Who goes
Sorry.
first? I'll go.
No,
And
you
it
guys
can be
go
anybody. Like, it don't, like, if you could just have your
Yeah.
way with anything. Okay. Dead, live, fake, fiction. So it would be Jesus.
Damn it, you took
I ain't
mine.
gonna lie. Who would want to fucking have a damn
No,
blunt
that
with
was
Jesus?
literally my first choice too.
Jesus. Oh man, like Snoop Dogg. Like I don't know. I just think that would just be one hell of a.
That was one of mine.
And I don't know who I mean, honestly, those would be about.
Willie Nelson.
No,
that
because
was
Willie's too.
mine.
I mean, no, because he's just too. I mean, I know he's a pioneer. You know what I'm saying? But I'm just like, he's too old. Plus, fuck Williams. I mean,
I don't do that, but I do have an answer for the rotation of celebrity and then rotation of normal people. Celebrity would be Jesus, Gandhi, and MLK, Martin Luther King Jr. Normal people would be Alpha, Nampy, and Tech, because I trust them and
when
I know
I'm
that I'm not going to
fucking
get any
normal?
fucked up shit.
Yo, Heather, Nappy's or not Nappy, Snoop's kids show is fucking phenomenal. Okay, I put it on for my kid like several times. Call me a bad parent. I don't give a fuck.
I don't know anything about it.
Hey, I will tell you what. I mean, I don't. Of course, we went to a Puff
I'm
Puff
gonna go
Pass.
in a minute. You gotta give your
Holy
rotation
fuck,
first, Nap.
that's a big ass spider.
I don't remember who my
Oh,
life. I don't. Just
hold
anybody.
up, dog. Oh, that's
Like I don't
not
know.
okay. That's
Nampy just had a big old spider.
Did you let it live?
Nah,
You know
bro,
what? I'm gonna
wait,
put
hold on one
Nampy.
second. I gotta
It would be Nampy. So that would be it'd be Nampy, Jesus Christ, and Snoop.
Well, I'm gonna do mine real quick. I gotta pick 3 besides myself. It's Nappy, Snoop, and Tater.
Alfred's so sweet.
I struggled really hard between Tater and Jim. I was gonna do Jim.
Oh, hey, I respect it.
He
Tater.
said I could only have 3, and I had to pick Tater.
But I'd be the fourth, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, let's go. All right,
Because I will have to say, like, one of Snoop's, like, my all-time, well, not like I'm a big, like, Snoop fan, but is when he was Snoop Lion. I know that sounds bad. It does reggae bad, probably, but that entire reincarnated incarnation. There we go. That whole entire album, I was still to this day, like, it's on every playlist, at least one of the songs, and I just jam to it, and I love it. I watched the documentary.
Just killed 2.
Anyway, I love that fucking. I love it.
Hey, but me and Tyler were thinking the same thing because I was gonna say Tyler, Nampy, and Tater.
Oh, you're so sweet.
I mean, like shit. And then I mean, JJB would be at the fourth.
Because I'm telling you, on Community Stream, y'all be ready to go down the fucking Little Woody. Man, it's been crazy to watch what's going down. And just seeing a strong woman. Kudos to woman power of Ashley Merchant just walking in and fucking just.
Well, get me a timeline. Give me a timeline before Saturday, and we'll kick off the community stream on that.
I don't know, because like the little clips, you don't have to watch the
Yeah.
there's like 4-minute clips of where basically like Little Woody pleads the fifth on Friday, right? And the judge threatens him with contentment. Well, actually locks him up over the weekend.
The chick you're talking about is the one that everybody jumped on because she didn't know how to cut celery or something, and then
I never heard of her, but evidently, I mean, I've never really paid attention, but she is the one that basically got the Fannie, blew the case open with the Fannie shit and got it halted or whatever. She's one
Fannie
of the
Willis.
key. She's one of the key lawyers that fucking won that or whatever.
I love you. I love you too, and you're still in my short list, Jason, but it's not. He told me anybody in the world, and I had to pick Nappy, Snoop, and Tater.
You
Understand?
have to pick me.
No, I had to because
no more of those.
That's my choice. What was the
kind of spider?
How big were these?
Okay, so the one was like not as big. One was like the size of a nickel. The other
Bro,
was
you're actually
somewhere
starting to creep me
between
out.
the
Like,
size
now
of
I'm feeling like
to a
there's
half
sorry.
dollar.
Don't talk.
And it was like one of those like huntsman spiders, or not huntsman, the fucking
Wolf?
Yes, thank you, that one.
You're welcome.
Oh fuck no, you Nampy.
You got to be careful of the wolf spiders.
I can still tell you that is the reason why this bitch to this day has a fucking issue with spiders. Is I remember we were living on West Terrace and there was a wolf spider in the corner and I saw it and I was gonna go kill it and I went to hit it and all the little babies went fucking 90 million places and I remember screaming and my daddy came running in and ever since then I just can't do spiders.
Wolf spiders in Kentucky. Wolf spiders in Kentucky get huge. So
yes, and then they have like a big old butt full of fucking little babies and shit.
yeah, but I think ours get like bigger because they get big. So Simple gets out here and he's like, do you guys have tarantulas or anything? I was like, no, we don't have tarantulas or anything. And so he was chilling for a while, and then the first time a wolf spider came out, he fucking jumped and screamed, and he was like, you do have tarantulas, what the fuck is that? And I was like, that's a wolf spider, dog, just kill it, like they're not poisonous or anything. And so he's freaking the fuck out. And he's like, and don't get me wrong, I'm arachnophobic, so I'm not trying to pretend that I was calm as shit, but I'm like, just kill it, dog. Like 100%. Like, it's not a tarantula, it's a wolf spider. And he's like, you don't have fucking tarantulas, you just call them wolf spiders. He's like, you do have tarantulas, you just call them wolf spiders. And they get big.
Hey, more spiders, maybe.
Even over here, the cane spiders, like the cane spiders, not only get big, they fucking jump, man. They like leap across shit, and they'll be flying towards you.
Well, I'll tell you this: growing up in Kentucky, I've lived my life in fear of brown recluses, and like I learned their mannerisms and everything, and learned to avoid them and whatnot. And so, brown recluses were always terrifying to me. Brown recluses and black widows, because that's what we have around here. Then I get to fucking Hawaii, and they're like, "Oh, there's no natural predators." First of all, every time they say fucking there's no natural predators, they're fucking liars, because the longer you live in Hawaii, the more natural predators that you end up finding. But one of them that I was not expecting, because they were just matter of factly, no, there's no brown recluses in Hawaii. And I'm like, oh, okay, cool. There are Mediterranean recluses, which are damn near the same thing, except they don't give a fuck if it's dark or not.
I had a friend of mine get bit in the eyeball by a brown recluse.
You said what the fuck?
It fell from their ceiling onto their face while they were sleeping.
So your friend doesn't have an eyeball anymore?
Nope. Yeah, the eye patch and everything for a long time.
Friend, one eye.
Oh man, that's a good one too. Fucking Joe Rogan. He would be my alternative. Like if I could have an alternative blunt rotation as Joe Rogan, I would like to smoke a motherfucker with him.
I wouldn't. I like Joe Rogan. I wouldn't want to smoke with him. He's the exact type of person that pisses me off when we get high.
I can see that.
Just want to talk conspiracies.
He just won't shut the fuck up and stop going down rabbit holes. And it's like, I like watching that shit when I'm sober, but I do not want to watch. I don't want to do that while I'm high.
Oh, I can just think about, but he's got balls too, because anybody that is going to fucking take DMT and then get in an isolation tank, fuck no, like I don't know. I don't even.
I have an alternate theory that I would probably prefer to be in an isolation tank if I was taking DMT. That feels more comfortable to me than having to interact with the world.
This can be Oh, no, you don't understand. With DMT, you don't interact with the world. Once your soul is ripped from your meat puppet, that part of you just stays there until you get back into you. You don't have to interact with anyone. The world is dead to you. That's
But I mean, just to
DMT
having
is far
somebody to do it
different from
alone, like
mushrooms.
to really be okay with your mind. I don't know, to be I don't know. That just trips me fucking out.
That's why his mind is broken and he can't stop going down fucking conspiracy rabbit holes.
It's true. That's when my things started happening too with the conspiracies. The aliens are shapeshifters.
See, that's why I don't. That's why I don't want to try DMT because, like, I already go down those rabbit holes. I don't need that shit. I don't need that energy in my life.
Oh no, trust me, you do.
But
I don't want to try
crazy.
DMT because I don't like to lose control. I'd rather go ahead and transcendental meditate.
Yeah,
Well,
that's the
what's really
thing.
crazy is we all know that Georgia is already corrupt, but when you watch these little for me when I watched it, it was just literally trying to watch people gaslight and like fucking try to literally, I don't know, it was just the weird, and this shit is all on live fucking TV, and you're like, they have gotten so fucking like egotistical that they are literally, they don't care if they do it in the dark, if they do it like they'll broadcast it live on fucking TV, the corruption, and then just turn around and pretend like you didn't see what the fuck you saw. And this is our court system. That's what's really sad is like, fuck.
We're just normal people. We're all retarded.
Oh, by the way, talking about court system, did y'all see the guy that had court and he Skyped in while he was driving because he was driving on a suspended license?
Oh yeah.
Yes.
And
Did
you
you
saw
hear the
how that
follow
he
up to
tried
that
to say
one?
that it went. Oh yeah, I saw all of it. Where the
Yeah,
fuck I
it
watched
turned out
Mr.
he
Judd
never had a
Simpson.
license to begin with. They just claimed that he had a suspended license.
Judd Simpson, I'm telling you, I love that motherfucker because he's cool as shit. I ain't gonna lie. He tries to help people, but he's also stern. But it's so funny.
All right, I'm
Yeah.
going to
He's
bed.
like,
Have a great night,
but it was
everybody.
still too when you look at him, he's
Night,
just
Namson.
like,
Have a good
I'm
night,
parking
Nappy.
right now. And you're just like, what is this motherfucker doing? Like, even if it's hands free, you got some balls to be
I
like
gotta
trying to
say,
record.
I'm kind of proud. We've gone 3 hours and 30 seconds and have kept a minimum of 10 people viewing.
This is by far the best J stream after party.
Yes. Anyway, I much love
It's been
guys.
fun.
John already went up to bed, and I got to work tomorrow, and I still gotta go take a shower. And
Have a good one.
Right on. Have a good night, Tater.
I just enjoy the conversation.
Well, I was when Nappy left, I was literally about to say, normally Sierra is my temperature check that I need to go to bed because after a while I start feeling bad about not going to bed with her. However, since she's not here, I'm using Nappy as my temperature check to say that I should probably go to bed.
All good.
Fair enough, man.
I just
Nappy-
happened to look and
Nappy-
see that I was live for 3 hours. So
It's like when you work and you got a work wife, Nappy's my work wife now.
Right.
My bed's calling my
But
name.
okay, here's y'all some damn what do you call it? Homework. Y'all just just go Google fucking Brian Steele, YouTube him. You can find the shorts. You can find all that. Go down the fucking mind tree because it's crazy to watch a judge going, I want to know who. I mean, it was just crazy. It was crazy.
Hold on. Hold on. Because was the lawyer that we're talking about Alina Habba?
No.
Habba? No.
No, this is Brian Steele.
Well, I watched Alina Habba the other day, and first of all, for that lady to be one of Trump's lawyers, that lady is beautiful. Okay, I don't know how old she is. I don't care.
Evidently, because I'm not, which I do watch the lead attorney on some things, but I haven't been like following a lot of stuff, like I try to catch little snippets from here. I didn't know who this person was. Evidently, there's a running joke because in the chat, there's a lot like, oh, Pantene. So it has to do with her blonde hair, I guess. I don't know what the inside joke is, but she's actually the president of the Georgia Defense Defense Bar, not bar, but like they're a group of them, and there's like a strike force that if anytime a lawyer is in like in this predicament,
Defense fund.
they just rush to them, and I don't know. It was just really cool to watch this, this blonde haired fucking Elle Woods come walking in and just freaking, because she's in pink too, I do believe. And she, with her big purse or whatever, she just comes walking in.
I think the Pantene thing was because she dyes her hair blonde.
I don't know
Right.
why
So
that has
there's a
to
good
do
chance
with
that I'm
Pantene.
watching these clips before Saturday, but either
Yeah,
way,
I mean, I'm just saying if
Saturday
you
we will
don't, like,
discuss
it's
further.
just it's pretty awesome to watch a defense attorney. You know what I'm saying? Of a defense attorney literally standing up to corruption and paying the price of where he could, like he said.
Yeah.
I mean, he could lose his bar license, and
Yeah.
so I mean. And when you read about Young Thug and shit, it's not like they're the most stellar fucking people in the community, is all I'm
Yeah.
trying to say. So
Maybe not.
Right. And
But
Heather says it's been awesome because she's here. That's her story, and she's sticking to
it is awesome when Heather's here. I hope Heather
it
is here
is.
more often.
We love you,
Same.
Heather. We love you.
Mister.
Especially Jim. Jim really loves you.
See, I've had so many good conversations with Heather.
So have I.
Well, anyway, much
She's just
aloha to
great.
everybody. Y'all have a great end of the week.
Honey, are you
I will
alive?
try to pop in Saturday before my night of drinking tequila and
Debauchery.
kava. So yeah, because what's funny, I mean, this ain't no hate, but actually, Tyler will kind of understand because he was here. But I'm going to be going and partying with some Micronesians, so it's going to be.
Lots of tequila. Anytime I partied with Micronesians, I ended up crying on the beach. Okay? Just saying.
And I know they got good food and all of
You see
that
that,
good
Jim?
stuff. So it's just like I'm like, oh my goodness, it's like partying with Mexicans. They just don't stop. It's just like shit.
Jimmy, you see the comment?
Because we all, well,
Yeah.
for one, between Howleys and Micronesians, like I think Micronesians are hated worse than white people over here. Like
What are Micronesians?
they're from Micronesia.
Indonesia, Malaysia,
Oh,
Philippines.
yeah. Those guys are cool.
But there's actually a Micronesia. Like it's a small
Well, no,
chain
it's
of islands or whatever.
Micronesia refers to all those countries I was just talking about: Indonesia, Malaysia, the Philippines, all that.
Do I
It's
need
all
to announce an end to the stream?
because they're really teeny tiny countries that all run in a line together, and so
Okay.
it's just like it all kind of has a similar country or not country culture. They're just, and most other Asians hate them.
Yeah, like I don't know, like the whole culture, like but like Vietnamese or like Indonesian or like Thailand, like they're generally in the same area, right?
No,
No?
I mean,
They're spread
also,
all over.
I mean, Vietnam and Thailand are near each other, so yeah. I mean, in that
Okay.
aspect,
cool.
I mean,
Well, it's
Look
kind
it
of
up, Jim.
like, I mean, I know it sounds really weird, but it's kind of like America. Well, okay, let's put it this way. It's kind of like saying that Texans and Kentuckians are the same because
right?
even though we might come from the same like quote unquote like continent, we're far from
Yeah.
like. I know it sounds weird, but it's not like I don't know how to put it. Like
No,
I
it's
just never knew that like Chinese hate Japanese, Japanese hate fucking Chinese. Like there's not.
But my roommate in Hawaii, he was dating this Japanese chick, and I would always call her. I would call her Micronesian, like as a joke because I knew it bothered her, and every time she would call them cockroaches.
Yeah, because from what just my experience of what people is like, a lot of them live in the same house. They're very
Yeah.
tight community.
But
Most of them work. Yeah, there's some thuggy ones. I'm not gonna say they ain't, but all the ones I've ever met, except for like two, you talk about fucking workers, man.
Well,
Sweetest people, loving. They just they don't have to have the big Gucci bags and all of that good stuff. They just
Here's
find a way to make a better life.
here's my thing, and this is what I've truly, if in my memoirs this will be a chapter, but this is what I've truly, if I contribute anything to the world that I want everyone to truly understand that most people just don't get, there is no one in the world throughout history that is more racist than Asians are against each other.
Yep. I can concur.
Like, they, on small little differences, they hate the shit out of each other, okay?
And they all have a
Like,
specific other one that they hate more than any of the others.
It's to such a violent and extreme degree, and I've never encountered that from anyone else on Earth toward anyone else.
Yep.
Yeah,
Why
like
though?
if you
Why though?
accidentally say, like, let's just say, Geminator, you're Chinese. And it's
Yep.
hard to, and I don't mean to be mean. It's kind of hard to tell the difference between Chinese and Japanese. And so you'd be like, oh, are you Chinese? And I mean, and if you're really Japanese, you would fucking be livid. Like, how dare you? Like, that's
Actually,
almost like a total insult to me using the hard R.
Actually, what I found was they don't mind being compared to Chinese as much, but when you compare them to like Koreans, they go ape shit.
I don't know. Japanese
in my
don't like China
experience,
very much at
in
all.
my experience, none of them like any of them.
Amen.
If it ain't theirs, they hate it.
The closest I've ever been to like an Asian country is in video games, and I think Japanese would be pretty chill based on what I know.
The funniest story I ever had though
Tyler
was
Mike can be able to testify too. Want to know what's really fucking weird? Is there's a lot of Japanese tourists that come to Hawaii. A lot of Chinese. I mean, because we're multicultural, so there's a lot of fucking tourists from everywhere. But I'm just saying,
Bro,
like,
I miss all
but
the
if
tourists.
when you go to Pearl Harbor, like when you're down in Waikiki, you will see all kinds of like Chinese buses, the Japanese buses, all that
I
shit.
live 2 miles from there.
You get to Pearl Harbor and you get actually into the park, and you good luck
I've
in
been there.
seeing any Asian. It's just really weird of going like.
Listen, I'm gonna tell you this. I lived. So if you take Pearl Harbor and Waikiki, I lived like right here, like 2.5 miles from downtown Waikiki. I'm gonna tell you this: when you start trying to smash with all the Asian tourists, you quickly learn the difference between the different Asian communities, so that you don't offend the lady that you're hitting on by calling her Japanese or something like that at some point. I'm just saying.
I'm not trying to say that in a negative way, but like
no.
I know, but I'm just saying if you go to Waikiki, I mean it's everywhere. But then the further on you get out of the thing, it's like you have your little clip. It's fucking weird, is all I'm saying.
The thing that got me when I visited Hawaii for the week on our way back from Japan was all the road signs that were in like English, I'm guessing Hawaiian, and Japanese or Chinese
Korean.
or something like that.
I never saw that.
On Oahu,
I don't see that.
On Oahu, everything is in English, Japanese, and Korean.
Yeah, that's what I meant. Because you had the
It's like, we
English,
don't
you had
have that shit over
Romanji,
in
and the
Hawaii.
Kanji.
It's all in English. There ain't even any subtitles.
Yeah, Oahu. Well, okay, so it's not everywhere in Oahu, but a lot of places, especially around Waikiki, do that on Oahu. But I think it's because they do have so many tourists, and they have so many like Chinatown on Oahu is legit fucking Chinatown. It ain't like, oh, there's like some Chinese restaurants and some sweatshops. No. If you ain't Chinese, get the fuck out.
Hey Jay, can I share my screen for a minute?
I'm going to bed before
Depends
you do
on
that.
what it is.
No,
Yeah.
wait. Alpha, wait. It's a really funny video that I just remembered. It's not copyrighted, so it's just a funny video.
Damn you!
Like literally, just stay for like 30 seconds.
This had better be hilarious.
Waiting.
Yeah, I'm pulling it up. Present, share screen.
Oh, anyway, guys, I'm going to be gone. I'm going to tag you in a comment, by the way, Tyler. Please look at it before you go to bed on Facebook, and I hope it
Okay.
helps you.
All right.
Check this out for a second, okay?
Have a good night, Tater.
It's got me to be cool. You know what? Maybe I too could be ninja.
I've seen this.
I want to be ninja. I want to be ninja. I want to chop, chow down, chow down to Chinatown. I want to be ninja.
It's not as funny as you making it out to be, Jim.
No, it's I don't know. It's just some dumb shit.
Yeah, it was funny the first time I saw it, and the 15 times after that, it's not as funny.
I've only seen it once, so I don't know. I found it really funny last time I seen it.
Well, since we're doing that, okay, so this, I don't know when this actually came out. I know I watched this video when I was in high school, so it's pretty old.
Is it?
But I'm going to share a less racist, funny video that doesn't make people feel as though they're going to... Fuck, if I could stop trying to share content. I'm trying to share my screen, bitch. Share screen.
And Heather is like, I remember when Yim Yim started shared something on stream that he thought was super funny, and we were all like, "What the fuck?" And somebody offered to Dono to stop it. I think that was Roxy.
Roxy has definitely sent me $20 a few times to stop playing something that Jiminator sent.
Right.
Anyway, this is the West Virginia ninja. He's gonna teach. He could teach that lady how to be a ninja.
You're now proud.
Oh wait, shit! I keep muting this tab when I'm not sharing it because I'm trying to also give you a view. All right, here we go.
You're now a proud owner of one of Diamond Days, a ninja teaching fleets. I know that they say the sign there. Come on in here, ninja. Here's my ninja at the Diamond Days Ninja School. Come on down. What we're going to teach you, hold that, Lord, and what we're going to teach you in our first episode is a proper stance and a proper kung fu. And you got your Judy chop, all right? You got your karate chop, and you got your ninja chop. Now, what smart thing to do is like when you use a judo chopping, you got to say it, for you beginners, like a Judy chop. But what you don't want to do is I could be a Judy chopping and a kung fu kicking, and there goes your leg. That ain't much calling for a one-legged ninja out there. Out there, hard as a rock, but let me show you something. They don't have last time, baby. Don't put it on your face. I don't want to hurt you.
Why is it leggy?
What we're going to do here, we're going to work on the ninja chop. So what we're going to do, you go a ninja chop. Now sometimes it don't always work for a ninja. But it practice makes it perfect. Don't go ninja nobody. Don't need ninja. All righty? Now, them things there, if I was put them in my pockets, that'd get me for concealment of a deadly weapons. It says you got your son fella coming at you out in the trailer park. Regular cannon you say? No, says I. Watch this, people. Yeah, we just rolling through the trailer park. What's that? What's that fella doing? Ninja stars. Right there. That son fella jumps out behind a trailer on you. You got football out yonder like that, and you can't get him caught up in a ninja outfit, And like if a fella's coming at you with a Judy chop, when you come with that fan motion, well, you stop the Judy chop right yonder. How you gonna do that on that? There ain't no Judy chopping on that right yonder. Now let me tell you ninjas out there, this is not a game. Don't you be trying this at home on your kids or your dogs, okay? We got 3 or 4 fellas now. What we do is called a ninja pumping action. All right, we get our nunchucks, we get our firm hold on our ninja nunchucking handles, and we get them pumping. Thank you for purchasing one of Diamond Dave and Ninja School.
Let's go.
You see Jason's comment?
Y'all, if Brandon was a ninja, y'all all just got a free lesson on ninja school, okay?
How to Judy chop.
You learned the Judy chop, the karate chop, the ninja chop, and the kung fu kick. And simple can of backer says you, no says I. Ninja Star.
No, his accent was funnier than anything he did, honestly.
Well, of course, it wouldn't have been
That's
funny.
the
If he
point.
didn't
I mean, like, I honestly can't tell if he was exaggerating it or not.
Honestly, probably not. It said West Virginia, so West Virginia is about like where I'm from, just with steroids. So
Yeah.
But on that note, speaking of steroids, I took some earlier, and I'm tired now.
With that being said, Alpha
With
can
that
leave,
being
and we will be closing out the stream.
Cilantro.
Oh, I can't cilantro again, bro. Not tonight.
Cilantro.
No cilantro.
I wish I had. Who wants straight gin, and why do I keep drinking it?
I don't know. I've never been a real fan of gin.
You gotta get some
Y'all
tonic
have
with that.
Yeah, nah. I've got some in the fridge. I never bring it in here for some reason. Y'all have a good night.
Have a good night.
Appreciate y'all for coming out. Please like, share, and subscribe. And we'll
Do
see you
those
next
things.
Thursday.
Hey. And don't forget, Jim.
What?
Tomorrow, we're
texting
finishing Alan Wake. Well,
Oh, yes,
text
yes.
me.
Yeah.
But also, we're finishing Alan Wake. So if you guys have been paying attention to the Alan Wake story on Twitch, I don't give a fuck if it's 8 hours. We're finishing Alan Wake tomorrow, so be there, motherfuckers. All right.
Right.
Bye.
Bye.